So while Tatsan and Mochi are fighting, Tatsan, thank you for drawing first blood. How y'all doing? Wait, before we start, can I get into the story time real quick? Today, this morning, I had plans, see? I finished work. I'm like, alright, here's what we're gonna do. Because, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym, get in my site. It's not like a hardcore workout because I'm not there yet, but I'm like, alright, let's just do some, like, maintenance workout. We'll call it rehab type workout. So I was gonna do that for, like, maybe like 20 minutes, not much. But, I have a membership, so might as well get mileage. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go like right at the train station, right? There's a nice little restaurant that I'm like, you know what? I'll grab lunch there. How about that? And then on the way home, right across the train station, there's a Yaoya vegetable store. So I'm like, all right, I need to buy my cabbage. I need to buy some carrots. And I'm also low on eggs. Let me go buy some eggs. Today's a national holiday, so it's closed. The gym was still open. I went to the gym. I was like, all right, let me go grab some lunch. And I was heading to the lunch spot. I looked over and I'm like, why are the shutters down on the vegetable platter? I was like, what? And I was like, oh, today's the Emperor's birthday. Ah! The Emperor's birthday is a national holiday indeed. So I'm like, man, the plan was, like, if I knew it was closed, I would just hit the gym and then come back and have lunch at home. But since I was like, okay, since I'm hitting the gym a little late, then I could buy stuff, let's have lunch and then I'll buy my groceries and then head home. There is story number 1. Kind of neglectful for me not checking the calendar, but whatever. Story number 2. Now, here's the problem where I'm the problem. I am the Meiwaku Gaijin in Japan. Oh no. As I was coming out of the place, it was a good lunch, by the way. I'm feeling full. I'm feeling good. I'm like, oh man, that was some good stuff. I hopped on my bike. I'm like, all right, let's go. So I'm at the intersection. The traffic light turns green. I'm crossing with my bike, and from there, it's a busy intersection right from the train station. But going straight, it goes into a very narrow street, like a very narrow street. And I just have to go straight down there. So I'm like, okay. So as I'm heading into this narrow street, because I'm crossing. Okay, picture this. I'm crossing. I'm going straight. I have green. Suddenly from the bushes, 2 grannies hop out of the bushes, wanting to battle me. Not really. They hop out. And I was like, oh snap. Keep in mind, again, narrow street. But the grannies popped out, so I'm like, I gotta swerve. But by the time I swerve, I'm pretty much already on the other side of the street. Like, I'm already on the left side. They were coming from the right side. I was like, oh, swerve, left side. There was a car coming, and technically I was in the wrong in that that car also had a green light since I was crossing straight. Of course, cars going straight parallel to me also have a green light. But since the grannies hopped out of the bushes, I swerved and crossed right in front of the car when they had a green light. And I was like, I'm sorry. Ye old grannies. I probably should have just braked, but I was... The moment the grannies popped out was a bit of a, what do I do cross? Because I don't think I could have stopped the bike in time. Because it was a very sudden Pokemon battle-esque scenario. So, yeah, so technically I broke the law. So now I'm a criminal. Wait, I like how right when I said that. I was keeping an eye. I'm like, okay, ads are still going. It's fine. I'm pretty sure the story would be done once the ads are done. I like how the ads are done once I hit the conclusion of I'm a criminal now. Hello, Kuja. Hello. Well, aren't y'all looking handsome as well? But yeah, IRL random encounter. Yeah, it's... Why'd you disable slow mode, Kujo? What are you doing? Put it back on. Put that back on. No, put it back on. No, put it back on. Bat. I'm about to start. I was just sharing my ailments of the day and how I became a criminal. Listen, it's not my fault that it was the Emperor's birthday and so the veggie store was closed, alright? That's one thing. Me crossing in front of a car when they had a green light is another thing. Listen. Granny's popping out of the bushes. And say, hello,
Tina,
Pokemon
you fat
trader.
lard, come get some dinner.
That's vero. Okay, Mochibong. Okay, I'm
Was
gonna preface
crushing
this by
man's
saying
skull like sparrowing
weird. Okay,
between my
and then
thighs.
to all the mods, keep an eye out on Anon. And if Anon do something sus, give Anon a big ol' spanking. Yeah? Okay. I got some Andis mint chocolates. You have the wildest stories. See, they're not even that crazy. I just tell them in like a wild way. Like all that literally happens. Like two grannies popped out of the bushes. I was like, oh, and then there's a car coming, and I was like, oh, and then as I'm going, because it was a narrow street, they were going slow, and as I thought back to it, I'm like, oh wait, technically since I had a green light, they also had a green light, so I totally cut that car off on my bike. I should have died. Cool, great. But how I told it was two grannies ganged up on me and were like, give me your Pokemons. And I was like, no! And then I got hit by a car. Yeah, that's how I tell the story. And said, eh. At least she didn't say, I'm walking here. Thank you for the snacks, Mochi Bomb. I had some mint chocolate. Note to self, Japan still doesn't know how to do minty desserts, mint chocolates, all of that. Mint is not native to Japan, so their mint stuff kind of sucks. Yeah, pretty much random. That's what happened today, yeah. Kujo, thank you for the hydrate, the exercise, the stretch. Let me get that going. Solve for why? Bruh, I don't want to. Okay, hold on. 18. Let's see. Wait, what do we do first? Bruh, I forgot how to carry all the algebra to one side. There's the ball. Oh, okay, there it is. Hold on. And then I do this, and then I set the timer on. Okay. Did I hydrate? Yeah, I hydrate. Okay, I need to stretch. Okay, I need to turn the timer on. There's the timer. Okay, what am I solving for? 18. I don't know. What's 18 minus 4x is equal to 5y divided by 9. So y equals 18 minus 4x divided by y. No, 5. Yeah. 18 minus 4x divided by 5 is equal to y. Go from there. I'm not smart enough to do the rest because I am brain dead. We need another equation to solve because we have two variables. That's why I solved it as is. Y equals 18 minus 4x divided by 5. We're keeping it at that. I don't know what 18 divided by 5 is. What is that, like 3.4? Is that right? I don't know. So that would be 3.4 minus 4/5 x is equal to y. Is that right? Y is equal to 3.4 minus 4/5 x. That's the best my brain can do without pencil and paper. That's as much as my brain can do. Why are you making me do smart stuff? I thought we've established that my brain has been gone to buy milk and has not come back since. It's been well over a decade since my brain went out to go get milk. Is this workout done yet? I need to throw away this chocolate wrapper. I got 26 before I can throw away the chocolate wrapper. Oh, I have considered when I do go back home over the summer, what foods must I consume that is, American specialty, not American special, but not quite accessible in Japan. And basically, I'm like, okay, so I need to, every holiday dinner item you can think of, I gotta eat in the States, because they don't have, like, giant hams to do, like, the honeyed hams here. Deviled eggs you can technically do here, but it's kind of a pain to, like, make deviled eggs for yourself. So it's like, nah, lasagna, you gotta do them in the States, alright. I forgot to throw away my chocolate wrapper. Hold on, I'm back. While I was waiting for the exercise to be done, I picked off some lint from my pajamas. And I'm like, all right, there's the timer. Time's up. And then I went to throw away the lint. I'm like, wait, the chocolate. I got some chocolate crumbs on my pants and I smushed it in. I'm like, what is that? That looks like fuzz. And then I like wiped it off and then it melted into my pants. No! At least they're pajamas. No! Solve for what? Yeah, maybe. Did I get it right? I probably didn't get it right. Was I close? I love kisses schnitzers. I don't think I've ever had a schnitzel before. Even though my dad friggin' lived in Germany for a few years, he doesn't know how to cook. So I've never had German food. Hey, I was right. 18 minus 4x divided by 5. I went further and divided everything by 5. That's why I said 3.4 minus 4/5 x. Miss Criminal Bugenhagen is waiting. Wait, I'm wiping my pants. It's like literally 2 crumbs of chocolate, but it bugs me because chocolate stains. Also, do you delay? What does that mean? What do you mean, do I delay? Do you mean slow mode? Because slow mode is on. Are you saying I'm delaying because I answered this problem like 5 minutes ago, but everyone's answering it now? Is that why we're delayed? It's not on? It should be on. Maybe because Cujo friggin' turned it off and turned it back on. Maybe it messed with the algorithm. Maybe Cujo messed with it. Ha! Ha! Take all your problems and inquiries up with Cujo because Cujo is on spank duty today. He's in charge of watching Anon. Unless if Tatsan wants to help with that's fine. But yeah, Cujo is on spank duty today. So if anyone misbehaves, Cujo's got the house slipper ready. I think I probably just have to do the laundry. It's not coming out. The chocolate, no. See, the funny thing is, if someone were to look at these pajama pants, they would not notice there's a chocolate stain. It is that non-problematic, and they're friggin' pajamas. But also, it's I mean, it bugs me. There's some sugar tainting my pants. Ah! Okay, fine. I'm keeping a watchful eye while cooking. Yes. As I do the walk of shame to the kitchen trash bin and throw away the tissues that could not remove the chocolates in. Maybe average person but better is really just better. Wait, average... You're subscribed, that's why. Is that a thing? If you're subscribed, slow mo doesn't work. Is that a thing? I just noticed the peach by your name. Is that a thing? I'm not... See, I'm kind of new to how slow mode works. Let's see. Twitch... Slow mode sub? Let's see. Partners can't exempt subscribers from slow mode from their dashboard. Slow mode's duration can be shortened by adjusting chat command. It is a thing, but that's your own saying. Okay. Hold on. You can have subs and VIP with different things. I can? I'll leave it. I'm too lazy. Alright, average person, but better. Also known as average peanut butter. I am cruel, I know. Let me roll this wheel. Let's see what's in the bags. I think we have a different song this time. Because last time we had Beautiful Song, right? Yeah! Okay, I like this one. I like this one. I.e. VIP and subs can post links and followers cannot. Gotcha. Okay. I did not know that. That's cool. Is it? I don't know. So this one is from Near Automata, cough cough. This one's called Amusement Park. Yeah. I think this one might be one of my favorite music boxes. I say one of, but like, I'm gonna say that about all of them. Yeah, this is totally me. It's totally not my music box collection doing all that. Yeah. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, now I gotta put it away. But yeah, that was Amusement Park. I'm a clip for listen? Yeah, do that. You can clip, you can do what you want. But yeah, that's box number 8. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Now. I got like 6 music boxes. Well, I have 7, but one of them's just for birthdays. So when people roll around like, hey, yo, it's my birthday, I sing to them, and I also do a music box. I have a music box for birthdays. Ain't that something? I'm a god now. An ethereal bunny with all the celestial powers that I can amass. Casting Zeta Flare, maybe I've gotten closer to Donald Duck. Maybe I can have a sliver of Donald Duck's power. I dedicate this haiku to you. Chaos in small hops, sugar, rot, and giggle squeals. Is squeals one syllable? Squeals, I guess. You're God now, bunny. You're God now, bunny. Yeah, I guess that is a haiku. I like how I had to like look at my fingers. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, haiku, indeed. Now we will actually proceed. There's a couple things I'm gonna do first and foremost. I gotta go back to Rocket Town. Because they did just sort of force us to go to Cosmo Cane. So I want to go to Rocket Town. And I did figure out why the piano in Nibelheim didn't work. It's because I need Tifa specifically in the party, apparently. Which means it's something for Tifa, so I probably don't need it. I know what a haiku is. I also may or may not know what a haiku is, Anon. Surely, surely. Krona, what's up? How was your vacation? Welcome back. Let's see. I guess we can do Nibelheim first. So yeah, the problem with Nibelheim was I specifically need Tifa in the party. The haiku is something. Something or another. What? Who? What? When? Where? Why? Who is that? Erfon! Thank you for the raid! I totally wasn't scared. Don't mind me. I hope I'm saying your name right, Erfon. Welcome in, Raiders. Tatsan, what are you doing? Tatsan, what are you doing? Greetings, Raiders. My mods are messing with the system for some reason, but thank you for dropping by. How was Claire Obscure Expedition 33? Did I read that right? Claire Obscure. I feel like that's a funny name. I don't know why. Claire Obscure. Is it a spooky game? A horror game? Oh, it didn't turn Somo back on when I did. I can do it. One sec. Let me do the Pinano thing. Anon is drunk, so he's doing haikus, so didn't mind it. So, oh, before I continue, right. For anyone who's interested in Final Fantasy VII who may have not played it yet, I am on disc 2. I'm just doing a couple of pickup things before I get to the next area, but I guess so. Spoiler warnings. I'm going to a location. How do I describe this place? I'm going to a location with lots of... It's not the ocean, but it has lots of water because a certain someone may have dropped something in the water. Yeah, I think that's a good non-spoiler description. We're going to a place with water because someone dropped something in the water that's important. Yeah. Greetings, Dollmaker. That is an adorable emote. Whose emote is that? That's actually really cute. With the wiggly duck hat. Kyrosifer. That's a cute emote. I think... Oh, who's that? Erafon, thank you for this... I was about to say the raid again. Follow! Konyaro. I think so. It's a really neat new RPG that just dropped. Oh, it's an RPG? I was like, man, because a lot of people who've been dropping by have been, playing horror games. So when I saw Expedition 33, I'm like, it's another one of them dare horror games, but it's an RPG, gotcha. Maybe it has spooky moments. When I refresh the time flicker, so I don't know if I'm bugged. I do have mod view. Oh, gotcha, that's a thing. Hopefully slow mode works. Yeah. Screenshot the pause. Oh yeah, the time has been stuck at that Metal Gear Chrono. I'm at 99 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. So I'm over that time because I talk a lot. Oh, right, that's another thing. How I introduce myself. I have slow mode on to 60 seconds as punishment to me for being unable to control my yapping and yappening and yapperithing. Because I talk a lot and yap a lot. And it is no one's fault but my own, me, myself, and I. So I had to put slow mode on. I did 60 seconds. So, like, I guess, just to put into perspective, it took me 2.5 hours to get to the very first save point in this game. I think usually you can get to that save point in like 20 minutes. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's try this again, because last time I did it, Tifa wasn't in the party, so I think I was supposed to do this with Tifa in the party. Okay. There we go. Hey, OG team. その曲なら楽譜があるわ. If it's that song you're considering, I do have the score for it. あれ?ちょっと待って。楽譜の間になんか挟まってる. What's this? Between the score sheets or something stuck between it. What is it? Uh-oh. Can I read this in time? Okay, I won't touch the buttons. ティーファよ、この村は一体どうなっているのだ? あれは幻覚、それとも夢だったのか? いや、そんなはずはない。私ははっきりと覚えている。炎の中から無事なものをついたどうだ、どうしたか力を及はず。怒りに燃えた私はセフィロスと倒すべくマコーロへ向かった。Oh, I'm guessing this was the final note from her dad. Okay, I could have actually just read it normally. Usually when this kind of text pops up on screen, they give you no time to read it. So it's like, Dearest Tifa, what on earth has happened to our village? Is this an illusion? Or could it be a dream? No, that can't be true. I remember it vividly. Within the fires that burned, there were few who came out unscathed. And then my anger that burned with the fire raged with the... I was burning with rage against Sephiroth. And in order to get my revenge, I head now towards the Mako reactor. Aha. Fox, welcome! Fox, what's up? Erfon, the dynamic Fox VTuber. I see you are Foxkins. I see. Who's taking the streaming world by storm? Join her on through adventures and dives into a myriad of games from the captivating realms of Digimon. Digimon comrades! You know what? If Fox is in the stream, you know they're a Digimon connoisseur. Yes. Intense battles of Demon Slayer to the enchanting worlds of Persona to epic quests of Final Fantasy and the action-packed universe of My Hero Academia with so much excitement in the story. I'm a single moment in gaming journey. I see. Final Fantasy Hakuto Dono Dark Ringa Dono! Rasha! You're always streaming in the early mornings for me. I can never catch you! What's up? Nice night of the spending problem. There's so many things in your Christ stream YouTube. I saw that, the whole PS Vita thing. You got your scalpers, I'm on rates price. Luckily Switch 2 will be switching fist off 2 minutes. Here's the problem. It's been a bio or something I don't need. Yeah, I saw the thing you posted on the Discord with the PS Vita, and I'm like, man, you are dedicated. See, me being a cheapskate, I just set up my phone camera, angled it to my hands, and then just let the DS do its thing. So we were stuck with poor audio quality from the DS speakers. That's all we had. Let's see. They called her so sweet. Now time drips over in the sky. She just wanted a pet. Yes, Anon. I will reiterate that Anon is drunk and that they're writing haikus right now. I've turned Coat into Intel. Huh? Who? What Coat? Time zones. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing okay. I guess for anyone who's trying to avoid Final Fantasy VII spoilers, I'm on disc 2. This is my second time in Nibelheim. I'm doing the piano thingy. I'm going full on with this one because, you know, this one's not spoilery. I'm about... Maybe I can give a heads up if I remember once I head to the next part of the story. But I'm going to a location for a second time because someone dropped something important in the water. Just a little tired today. Well, I'm glad you're here nonetheless, Fox. Thank you all for joining. Again, I hope I'm saying your name right. I might have missed it if you've, either if you corrected me or confirmed or whatnot. But Erafon, I hope that name pronunciation is correct. I switched out my Ryzen 4 Intel processor because I had a 3950X and was able to upgrade to 11700K for free. Ooh! I totally know what those numbers mean. Yes. I'm gonna wait for Switch 2 to come out and then get things out in the 10 prospect video games that I can buy things I know. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I know with this first Switch console that came out, they did have some like bug problems on the initial console release, right? So I think maybe it might be safe to like wait and see what the reviews are like. Like if there are console issues, wait for the re-release. I'm a bit worried for the 11 series. 10 or 12 series is safer. Oh, is that like the graphics card? No. Processor. Yes. No. Maybe. I don't know. Tifa's dad went to the Mako reactor. Sephiroth no sugata wa mienakatta. I couldn't see Sephiroth's form. その代わりにマコーロの中で書かれていた Tifa お前の見つけたのだ。Wait, is this not... Is this Cloud? Or is this Zack? Because her dad died, so... Because this sounds like they're actually going back. Makoro no naka de taorete ita Tifa omae o mitsuketa. So when I went to go find Sephiroth, I went to the Mako reactor and I found you fallen there. Sephirothを倒すよりもお前の命を救う方が大切だと私は考えた. Instead of defeating Sephiroth, I determined it to be priority to save your life. A higher priority. マコーロの中には他にも何人がまだ息がある者がいたのだが救うことができたのはお前だけだった. Wait, is her daddo actually alive? What? I'm confused now. When I went to the Mako reactor, there were a few other people who were still breathing. However, I could only save you. Okay, I'm trying to think it's probably Dado and Cloud and Zack got left because obviously Hojo took them in for experimenting. マコーロから出ると神羅の軍を処理したところだった. I cannot read the military words! Bruh! Why would I return to the manor, Tatsan? There was nothing in the side quest guide that suggests returning to the manor. Who that? Who, what, when, where? Drug that just chooses the peach command syllables I obey for. Thank you for the one bitty bit. マコーロから出るとシルの軍隊を到着してところだった。指揮を執っていたのは確か北条という科学者だったと記憶している。北条は少しでも息のあるものは実験用に集めておけと兵士たちに命令していた。何を実験だとは知らないがかわいい弟子をOh! It's her master! Her martial arts master. I forgot his name, but yeah, okay. なんか実験は知らないが可愛い弟子を渡すわけにいかない。So, when I left the Mako reactor, the Shinra army had just arrived. Hojo, a man named Hojo, a scientist named Hojo, was taking charge. Hojo stated that anyone who even has a little bit of life in them should be taken in for experimentation. That's what he commanded the soldiers. I don't know what experimentation he was talking about, but I couldn't let my dearest disciple be taken away. Yeah, we've never found out what happened to him. Zangan, that's the one. We never found out what happened to Zangan. Tachan, thank you for the stretch. Let me quickly read through chat. Stretch, yes. How we doing? Doing good. Just catching up with chat, just stretching. I'm suddenly getting a lot of Discord messages. What? Okay. Oh, come on. Els Raidu has been posting some adorable pictures on my Discord. I should comment on him after stream. I am very not weary. I rarely respond in my Discord because I lurk even in my own Discord. It's a problem indeed. I think this would be faster for me to go ahead and Google Translate it rather than rely on my P-brain knowledge on kanji. Yes. 私はお前を背負って山を降り、そして村を出た。So, I carried you on my back down the mountain and we left the village. 私を道中何度もお前にケアルをかけつつお前の命を救ってくれる医者を求めてミドガルに目指した。So, I cast cure on you multiple times as I searched for doctors along the way and aimed towards Midgar. あの町は好きではないが、私は蹴るだけではしようもなかった。I am not fond of that town, but my cure alone was not enough. So, okay, Tifa was on the brink of death then. I was wondering, I'm like, bro, she just got like sliced in half. ミドガルのGoogle Translate faster. ミドガルの信頼できる医者にお前を預けて私は再び旅に出ることにした。So after leaving you in the care of a doctor I could trust, I once again left on my journey. お前のこと心配だったが、一つ場所にとどまったいられないのが私の性分だ。I was worried about you, but it's not my nature to be stagnant in one place. 傷はすっかり良くなっただろうか、元気にしているのか。Have your injuries completely healed? Are you doing well now? あれから何年が過ぎたのだ So how many years have passed since 私はふらりとこの村を戻ってきたが、正直なところ驚いている。村は元通り Wait! I'm almost done! 元通りがAnd then thank you for the one bit. I dedicate this one to the mods. Peach atop of grounds. I was like a voice also where the basement holds him. The mods are stuck in the basement prison. Right? Is that what you're saying? Yes, maybe, perhaps. Ah! What now? Toronto, thank you for the funny bitty bits. The funny bits. Thank you. Let's see. How many years has passed since I wandered back into this village, and what I found to be quite honest surprised me. Ooh! Nice man! Thank you for the sub, Chrono. Gasp! Thank you for the 38 months. 村は元通りが黒い服を不気味な者たちがうろついている。So the village is back to its original state, but there are many strange black-cloaked figures wandering about. 深夜においがブンブンの匂いが。Gaosho Camp, thank you for the 2 bitty bits. This is for all the chickens. Yes, chicken, chicken attack, chicken attack. Let's see. シンラの匂いがプンプン。それが私は深追いするつもりはない。This reeks of Shinra interference, but I have no intention of pursuing this any further. 逃げていると言われればそれはまででがシンラに関わるのはもう嫌なのだ。I know I'm running away, but I don't want to get involved with this Shinra anymore. Moderators, please let us leave, but no one escaped. Her giggles fill the dark. Yes, my evil giggles. That's my giggle. Yeah, your message went through the chicken. But yes, thank you for the 3 bitty bits, Gaosho Cam. Are we bored of Zangan's letter? Is that what's happening? We're all just bored of this guy's letter. It's like, oh, brother, wrap it up. Oh, ha. I think this might be the last page. Sate Tifa. Excuse me. この家のものが戻ってこないうちにここの立ち去らなくてはならない時間はなさそうだ。Now, dearest Tifo, I need to leave this house before... wait, no, I need to leave this house before the owners return. Oh, right, because technically everyone else... Ah! There are new residents. Another one. Gaosho Cam. Another one. Thank you for the 4 beady bits. It doesn't seem to there to be much time. Welcome back, Origami Girl. The true villainous giggle has come back. See, everyone says I have a villainous giggle. Let it be known that Origami Girl, the true villainous giggle, she'd be like, I guess I gotta, you know, I gotta cast fire spells and blow up everyone. Ori's got that villain giggle down to a T. Say all the nefarious things and just laugh about it and be like, ha, you can't convict me of any crime if there are no survivors. Ah! Ori, thank you for the 10 bitty bits. See, that is Ori's philosophy. You can't convict anyone of a crime if there are no survivors. See, so yeah. But thank you for the 10 bitty bits. Oh, there's more, bruh, Zanga. Thank you for the TED Talk, Zangan. Jeez. I'm glad I decided to just Google translate all this. This would take so long. お前は必ずこの手紙を見つけるの違いない。I'm certain that you will someday find this letter. それを信じてここに私からの贈り物を隠しておく。I believed in that, and thus I left something here for you and Here. She lays a sweet spot, but in the basement they stay trapped in endless play. Thank you for the 1 bitty bit. Man, Anon is going ham with the haikus right now. Alcohol do that sometimes. Alcohol makes people wanting to rap poetry. Man, I cannot English. Jeez. Yes, Anon did say at the beginning of the stream that confirmed drunk, so that if something off-putting is said, be sure to spank him. So, yeah, the mods are keeping a very strong stank eye on Anon right now. Ham, it is my dinner. It fills the belly. Are you also drunk? Is that why you're doing poetry, Chrono? Let's see. きっと役に立つだろう. I'm sure this will be useful too. 直接渡したいところが弟子の置いた自分を見られるのは辛い. I would love to see you in person. What is happening? Ah! Ori, thank you for the 100 bitty bits. That wasn't the proper haiku? Okay, hold on. Let me read this and then I'll do the hype train thing. Let's see. I would like to give this to you in person. Let's see. I find it difficult to show myself in front of my student after how old I've become. Aw. もう私はジャンプさえできなくなってしまった。I can no longer even jump. 私の技をお前が磨き上げてくれることが願っている。I hope that you will continue to hone the skills I passed on to you. 最愛の弟子へ、Zangan. To my beloved student, Zangan. Ah! Thank you for the funny bitty bits. Wah! Gaoshoken, thank you for the 5 bitty bits. Infinite mystery is the gift of the gods who sing and thus it takes the water, sun does no rest. Why are we all doing poetry? I can do poetry. 昔々あるところにおじいさんとおばあさんがいました。おじいさんは山に行って木を切りに来ました。おばあさんは川に行って洗濯しに来ました。ところで川上から桃が浮かんできた。どんぶらこ、どんぶらこ。I'm not doing a poem. I just decided to do a fairy tale because I'm like, wait! And then thank you for the 1 bitty bit. Origami girl, thank you for the 5 bitty bits. I think I might have missed this one. And then thank you for the 1 bitty bit. How did all day? Aren't I the cutest? Look at me. I'm a little train conductor. Hello, this is Tom Hanks coming in from you live with letting you know that the hype train is here and that Zangan's letter is finally done. I just play a ton of Madden NFL franchise and keep it up until January 5th. That's an idea. Alright, so we read this letter. I got a final heaven. Cool. Hiya, 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 hiya. I'm guessing that's your level 4 limit break. I presume. Hiya! Okay, so that's what I needed to do. So last time the mistake I made was you specifically needed Tifa in the party. Because I did look up what may or may not be needed for the level 4 limit breaks, yeah? And like Ultima weapons. So I think the only character that needs to be a mainstay in the party to get their weapon is Barrett. And he's kind of a mainstay anyway, so... Deja Gucci. Madden is maddening. Ah, I see what you did there. Wait, did I read that right? Matt, basically I could demand 06 to the 25. Oh, you could. Wait, is that a common thing? Madden can be maddening? I'm so bad at like any sports game. And let me tell you, when I say any sports game, I mean any sports game. Whether it be racing, so like SSX Tricky, nah. Any of the Maddens, those basketballs and whatnot, nah. I think I've done the basketball NBA games more as a child since my brother liked them. But did I succeed at those? No. I can't even do the chocobo racing in Final Fantasy X. Oops, it's not 06, 16. Gotcha. Gotcha. Hello, old man. わしの 愛しい rocket が行ってしまった. My beloved rocket has blasted off. I'm gonna play every week. 17 games, no skip either. Good luck, Starlink. Play them games. Maybe you can take inspiration from chat, and maybe you can compose poetry while you play football. I don't know why everyone's doing poetry today, but that was funny. I'm not gonna lie. Think back to it, I'm like, y'all are wild. Y'all are wild. But yes, to keep with the theme, maybe you could compose football poetry. Sports poetry. Sports and poetry surely go hand in hand. I missed the train. Now I snuck in while Chrono paid for his bits. Yeah, y'all are on board this train. We're on a crazy train. I don't know the lyrics to the Crazy Train song. 分かっておるさ。I know, I know. いくら見上げてももうあのロケットがないことはな。I know no matter how much I look for it, that rocket is no longer there. しかし諦めきれんのだの。But I can't just stop this habit. 老人の愚痴を思って笑ってくれ。Just think of it as an old man's stubbornness and just laugh at me, please. No, I won't laugh. わしの趣味に付き合わせてしまってすまんの。Thank you for playing along with my hobby. お礼というはなんじゃがこれをあんたにあげよう. I'll give you this. British gospel. 大事に使ってもらえるとわしも嬉しいんじゃが. If you use it well, you know, make me happy. So yes, for some reason, this sus old man that likes looking at rockets has Sid's best weapon. Oh, but it doesn't do any materia growth. Oh, that's a pain. That's a shame, because the current one I have is a 3-time multiplier, and I think it's the only 3-time multiplier in the game. So I'm probably gonna stick with it for now. What might actually happen, so this is actually good. Based off of this new weapon, those are 4 connected slots, so 0 materia growth, so I could actually... Sid is not a great magic person, but I could have Sid take over Cloud's job of just AoE magic, and Cloud be on the enemy skill train. And here's the reason why. I looked up everyone's limit break? No. Weapon? No, I think it's a weapon, ultimate weapon. And I believe they scale differently. So Sid, if I remember correctly, scales off of his MP. In which the more MP he has that's not used, the more damage he does. So I think if he were to hit like 999 level cap for the MP and just not use his magic, I think that would be his strongest moment. Which I guess that's kind of counterproductive, because then if I do have him on magic duty, then he would inevitably lose power because of the MP. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I could save it, so what I could do is that his physical attacks are for the boss and keep it to where he has MP absorb with something. So I could put MP absorb on something, so when we do boss fights, he can, well, enemy skill is on Cloud, so Mighty Guard would be Cloud's duty. Okay, never mind. He can cast regen on people, and I'll have MP absorb on it. I don't know if MP absorb works that way. Some of these things are wild. I don't know how they work, because I know Tatsan was saying, hey, put your steel as well on the steel command. It'll, like, steal better or whatever, or, like, steal on certain things. The steal as well command wasn't working on anything, and then when I looked it up, it's like, oh, you need the master command materia for some of those things. I was like, oh. Ow! Okay. So, I don't know, I just have to play around with Sid once I get to this point and see what I want to do. Because that's a lot of materia slots, but if it scales off of MP, then we would want a build that doesn't use MP. Tatsan, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. After 16, give me another Madden game to do. Or give me numbers 6 to 25. Number 6 to 25. Let's go with the illustrious number of Uh... 9. Let's go with 9. I give you number 9, my lord. Okay, let me see. I do have this up. The character stat. General stat. How they... The pecking order in the current party. So Sid has the second worst amount of NP. Even though he's already almost at... He's already over 900. Okay, that's fine. Magic. Basically, we don't want Barrett. Tifa's bad. Best is Vincent, but Vincent is like glass cannon, will die. We could go with the no magic. I am not using Yuffie or Kate Sid because they're evil. I could switch in Red 13 over Sid. The reason why I want to keep Barrett is he's the only one that kind of has something over Cloud in the HP and vitality category. Even Sid has better vitality than Cloud, which is defense. Man 9, yeah, do it. Did someone redeem transformation or are you doing detective work? Oh no! It's, I didn't realize it was gone already. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. That's on me. Say bye-bye to the hype train even though it was long gone. Toodles! Thank you for the hype train. Hi-ho, thank you for the hype train. Oh, thank you all. It was a very poetic hype train, was it not? Alright. You know what? I think I'm at a point in the game. I'm actually gonna scroll down and see what the blurbs say about each character. So Cloud, as a main character, game Cloud will be in party you choose, but that's okay because his character stats are the strongest of any character with a few exceptions. Barrett has very strong HP, strength, and vitality, which makes him an excellent addition to the party. Sid, they say this is another character that's very heavy HP, strength, and vitality. From a character stat perspective, Sid makes a very good choice. What about Red 13? Red 13, he has the highest dexterity of the available characters, as well as very high HP. His other stats are fairly strong as well. He's not particularly weak in any specific character, making him an okay from stats perspective. I don't want to read on their level 4 limit breaks yet, just because I want it to be a surprise. I'm still working on Sid. Sid, I just need to use his level limit break a couple of times now. So if a hype train is over, should we use the hey command? Yeah, sure. Yeah, that'd be good. I'm bad at looking at stuff. I'm bad at looking at second monitors. So yeah, that's a good idea. Indeed, Astrobot! Here is what I presume. We're going to get to a point in the game where these Ga spells are no longer needed. I presume. We'll probably get to a point where maybe Ultima, Comet, I forgot what this material is called, but the one with the flare and such might be better. The only problem is, so I tried equipping all of these with the all materia and it does not work. I think I might need the... I still don't know where to get it. But I've seen ramblings on the guide about a master command when I looked up how to use like steel stuff. So I might need a master command in order to even use these as an all AoE situation. But for now, we'll level this up, try to get a rise. Again, I don't know, because also another viable option could be to just spam the summons. I'm hoping there's a materia that, like, because in previous games there have been like double cast or halves the MP cost. And if that's the case, then just spamming the summons may be an option. The only thing I'm worried about is, which one was it? Bahamut Neo? That was a long cutscene. I could spam those, but that's a long cutscene. So, we shall see. Ooh, I forgot to- Oh, my phone is dying! I forgot to plug it in to charge. Please don't die, phone. Please charge? Uh-oh. Is this cord dying? Okay, we're at 50%. No, okay, well, I gotta replug it in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Charging. Phone. Alright, man, I don't know where I stand with these characters. Because I could have one spellcaster and it only be this enemy skill thing. The problem is, because here's the thing, I kind of want to try using Cloud as a DPS, because he is ranked highest in the strength category. So I want to see how much damage he can do with that cursed ring. However, he's also the best mage person spellcaster. So I don't know if there's a way to make him physical DPS without it basically being a loss, because then neither Barret nor Sid are the best at magic. It's doable, but I think I'd probably have to wait to get to a point where both Sid and Barret are so strong that it doesn't matter. If they're bad at magic, it's still just good enough. Because then what I can do is... This cover counter combo is great. I mean, it's also worrisome. Should I put a... No, I have the cursor. No, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. No, I can't do that either. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's just it's a bit of a problem once Barret gets confused and he attacks multiple times. But yeah, so multiple attack materia is great. This counter cover combo is fantastic. Of course we have Odin here with the cursed ring. And death blow, you know. Yeah, I don't know. For now, I'll head out. I guess now's a good time as ever to head to the water place. This is your Final Fantasy VII warning now, in that if you're trying to avoid main story spoilers, we're about to head for the second time to a location where a certain someone dropped something and none of my characters had the brains to go pick it up. Okay, where is it? So we went this way. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. Is that it? Uh-oh. Wait, do I need a chocobo? Can I not land? Can I land down here? Hold on. That's forest. Can I land down here? I suppose because time as any, I used to think his name was Origami Girl. I play on Origami and Onigiri. Oh, Origami Giri. Oh, I see. I can see the confusion, yeah. Oops, I went too far, darn it. I can land here! Hey, let's save, let's save. Jesus me. I think now may be a good time to go river dance. I did drink a lot of water. Since I biked back from lunch, I drank a lot of water. That hit me quick. I'm gonna go do a quick river dance. Did I save? Let's save again. Alright. I'll burb. B-R-B burb. I'm back. Ha, 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 ha. I'm back. It seems like there was a war and a resolution that has been had. It seems like Origami Girl always comes out on top. That's totally what happened in the chat while I was gone, right? Origami Girl came in and said, "You will all put respect on the name." And then everyone died. That's how it be sometimes. Origami let the world know that name will be respected. Also, I just found out this place is called Icicle Area. I haven't been paying attention to the names of these areas at all. At all. Anyway, where do I go? Do I go this way? Okay, I guess I do. Oh, yeah, this music. The funky music. I'm gonna go this way was the save point, right?
こんばんは、ハクト姫。姫ですか？あら、嬉しい。こんばんは、お元気ですか？お元気、元気だよ。
Sorry, my structuring is off. All copy pasting. No worries, it's fine.
お元気ですよ、キルジョイさん。キルジョイさんは元気ですか？おほほほほ。ハクト姫なんて、まあ嬉しい。
What was that? Oh, that always throws me off. That little thing on the door. I guess I'll save again. I haven't gotten a single encounter. Is that wrong of me to not have an encounter yet? Is this area like other areas where there's new stuff now, or can I just blast through to Aerith's quarters? It seems normal. I'm gonna double check. I don't want to come back here. Are we gonna find out what happened to some special materials? Oh, you know, the giant marble that came out of Aerith's hair that no one went to pick up. I was so annoyed at the end of disc 1. I'm like, y'all gotta be kidding me. You mean to tell me that y'all saw her ribbon and a giant marble the size of, I don't know, a cup fall out of her head and y'all didn't think to go pick it up? Bruh. Okay, I don't think there's anything particularly special to pick up, so I'll actually just head straight to the location then.
姫じゃなくてハクトババだと何言うとんねんこのクソガキがこっち来いよ俺
Final Fantasy VII said, shh, ignore that, don't look at it, but look at it, but forget about it. Final Fantasy VII released it, forget about it. And then Lady Hocto brought up the Fallout message that said, Lady Hocto will remember that. Finally, slowly learning hiragana. Yeah, hiragana, man, I don't have any good tips on learning hiragana just because, I mean, it's like, what's your tips on learning the alphabet? Like, you get just so used to seeing it that there's not really a mnemonic to help remember it. It just becomes muscle memory. Unfortunately, that's how it's like with me and with the rest of it with katakana kanji. I know there are lots of mnemonics with kanji just because visually the kanji is a picturesque system that is based off of, you know, visuals and such, but I don't know. I am the last person to come to when it comes to learning, reading, anything of that sort. Someone came in earlier, average person but better, came in and was like, hey, algebra. And I was like, no. My brain's been gone for a decade off to buy milk and it hasn't come back yet and it's gonna stay that way. I learned it like this and I can read hiragana quite well. I'm gonna assume Anon has better tips because, I'm assuming someone who learned the language as an adult has better, like, logical tips than someone who learned a language as a child. Because as a child, like, you hear all the time, you're a sponge, you just absorb everything. So that's my problem. So yeah, I suggest asking an adult. I'm not an adult. Ah! In the second quarter, Ravens, a train rush. If anyone has played A-Hand, they know what a train rush is. I do not know. Took me 3 hours to have them memorized. Okay, well maybe Anon is a special genius, and we don't talk about it. Wait, I've been here before. The floor is sealed off, though. An ancient city, a maiden rests in the lake. Planet now cries. This is the story of Swan Lake. Yeah, see, the floor is sealed off now. What do I do? And it has much better tipsy. Ayy. Get a little tipsy. Wait. So throwback to that one song of Kesha.
Wake up in the morning feeling like me.
Oh, I just realized those lyrics. Okay.
I brush my teeth in a bottle of Jack. I feel a little tipsy cause I ain't coming back. Now stop, make it pop, DJ, build the flickers up tonight, and do poetry until I become blackout drunk.
That's Anon right now.
What happens if I go this way? I don't know where to go. I'm stuck. Where do I go?
And it has influenced me to write a haiku. Oh! In ancient city, a maiden rests in the lake. A planet now cries. Oh! Wait! Okay, Chrono, you're gonna have some homework, right? Since you missed last stream. So, the big explosion that rocket Shinra number 26, Shinra Rocket 26 did when it hit Meteor. Not the whole sound effect, but the initial explosion from Midgar, like, when they see it and it explodes, it's like, woo! Like, some people backed me up because they're like, yeah, I see it. Isn't that initial sound effect Lavos from Chrono Trigger? That initial, like, before it, like, went, like, it did that, but that initial, like, sound effect they did for the rocket launching into the meteor, that, I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's Lavos' cry. Fun story. Jerry signed for Kesha at some red carpet event because he had no clue who she was. Ouch. Pain. I mean, to be fair, I think we're in an era where, like, sometimes we're like, yeah, we expect everyone to be nice, but I think we're also in an era where, like, we shouldn't force people to, like, be all handsy, huggy with people because accusations are rampant. Some people don't feel comfortable with it. So, like, probably at the time it was rude, but probably now it's like, I mean, it's well and within his right to not feel comfortable hugging someone he doesn't know. I would also have no clue who Kisha is if I saw her in person. To be fair, I do not know who most people are. Princess Zelda? Me? Also, I keep forgetting that me and Haku our birthdays apart. Hello? She told me I'd be like, oh yeah, you do music. I don't like. Oh right, this is the Wait, I can go here now? This was blocked off before, right? No. I'm confused. No, wait, it's a thing. I forgot how to get over there. Oh, right, because that's from the, thing. That's from the left side of the map, where if you go to the safe spot, go right. I think it leads here. That's what it was. Alright. Lady Hawkdo is still very lost. Lady Hawkdo is just so very lost. This is why women should never hold a map, because they can't have a spatial awareness to do directions. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, totally. Why am I going over here? Why is Cloud doing that TikTok dance? Just goes whoosh, 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 whoosh. And then I go back down this side. Then I go this side. Was Sephiroth killed yet? Yes. Am I going the right way? I don't want to do this stupid can. This part. Okay, I did go the wrong way. Alright, I'm glad I checked. I did go the wrong way. But yeah, Sephiroth been dead. Technically. Yeah. Sephiroth been dead. Cloud did him dirty in front of the squad. All wild style. Yeah. And Zack was like, oh snap! Sephiroth got done in by a dude who's not even a soldier! Oh, well there's a enemy encounter. Jeez, okay. To think I did all that and this is my first enemy encounter. Hello! What are you? You guys look like something that can one-shot me. Boom. Okay, good. Sephiroth killed by a bug spray because he's a roach! Wait, Killjoy, so, you've played this game before, right? I'm not gonna spoil anything if I tell you how Sephiroth died, right? Maybe? Okay, well, spoilers then. Shield your ears if you don't want spoilers on the game. This is long past, but we've kind of known Sephiroth been dead since Crisis Core because Cloud did a stabby stab in Nibelheim, so Sephiroth is dead. But he merged with the live stream and is sort of messing with stuff and trying to revive Genova and be the lord of the place and whatnot. So yeah. See, this is what confused me. Alright, so this was the other side. So yeah, Sephiroth been dead technically, but his consciousness has merged with the live stream and he's causing havoc. Oh, hey, Bugenhagen.
ここはほう、確かに。Ah, this place, indeed. Indeed. Ha 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 ha.
何かわかりそうなのか? Do you think you got something, old man?
ちっと時間くれんか. Give me some time.
I played up a little past the part where Red makes it home. As for spoilers, I'm cool with it. Okay, yeah, so then total spoiler, Sephiroth is actually been dead. Cloud killed him when Sephiroth initially exploded Nibelheim into flames. So Sephiroth is dead, and basically how things work is when people die, they go into the live stream, but Sephiroth was able to keep consciousness, so he's still causing havoc, wrecking havoc, as he is with the live stream. And Genova, because he has Genova cells, right? Something like that, something or another with the Genova cells, and that, what else? I feel like I'm missing other details, but yeah, and, trying to absorb the planet's energy with the live stream and all that. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna absorb the planet, destroy it, and become more powerful than ever before. Ha 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 ha. How do I get up there? There's a staircase over there. Uh-huh. Hey yo, Bugenhagen, what the heck? How do I get over there? Yeah, so Sephiroth is physically dead, but he's not spiritually dead. Yes. Some nor the other, yeah. So Cloud did shank him and kill him in Nibelheim. And now Sephiroth is back with the electric boogaloo. Return of the Sith, all that good stuff.
この部屋の渦巻いている古代種の
That's not 知識, is it? Is that 知識?
知識はたった一つのことを歌えているのじゃ. What?
My back. Oh, my back.
Well, before I stretch, let me translate this, huh? この部屋に渦巻いている古代種の意識はたった一つのことを歌っているのじゃ. So the consciousness of the ancients swarming this room is singing only one thing. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Did Cloud do this? Of course Cloud did this.
It's always Cloud's, or is it? Is it Cloud's evil twin, the chemtrails? Cloud's evil twin is chemtrails. Oh snap. He ain't dead. We gotta see him in Kingdom Hearts and Smash first. But is he alive in that state, Starlink? Or is that just a projection? His power forming an illusion of his physical form when he was alive. Oh! Also, Alexandria, how you doing? And Cloud's lesser-known little brother, Kettle Steve.
星の危機 The dangers, the planet's in danger. もう人の力でも終わりのない時間の力でもどうしようもないほどの星の危機
So beyond people's strengths, beyond the ends of time, the power of the ends of time, the planet is in
indescribable danger.
I think that's what he said. Yeah, something like that. Endless time power. Yeah.
星の危機
Tatsan! I said Kiki. Kinky is a place. Ori, thank you for the lurk and thank you for the cookies. I'm good, just getting ready for the week by playing video games and watching some of my favorite streamers. Who's your favorite streamer? Not me being like, I want to hear you say it. Say it! Who's your favorite streamers? Who are some of your favorite streamers? Say it! Inflate my ego. Thank you for love, sorry. But yes, well, I'm glad you're here. I was lurking in your stream. Not to brag, but unfortunately I was not paying attention. I lurk in a lot of people's streams, like when I do art. So over the weekend I was like, okay, I'm gonna draw, I'm gonna put on someone's stream, so I put on your stream, and I have no recollection what happened. I locked in a little too hard into the drawing. Played Kingdom Hearts 1 and struggled massively hard to fight him. Also remember the Smash Trophy thing. Can't remember the actual name of that. It was Smash Ultimate. The fun fact, Killjoy, in Kingdom Hearts 1, Sephiroth was voiced by I don't wanna do it or tell me why ain't nothing but a heartbreak. What is that called? NSYNC? Is that their name? Yeah, NSYNC. Yeah, he was sung by an NSYNC number, not sung. Sephiroth is in NSYNC. There we go. Lance Bath, there we go. Lance Bass. He was Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1. Fun fact. I've got a handful of... Yes, you are among them. I'm almost joined. Now please look whenever you're online. Oh, yo. You know that scene from a Goofy movie where Goofy walks in on the singer's changing room and he does that face where he's like, oh, and he's like twirling his ear. Pretend I'm doing that. I'm just like, oh, yo. Oh, yo. The situation here is a lot more wholesome than the Goofy movie situation, but yes. I appreciate, but yes, I do love sometimes. But yes, that's Justin Timberlake. Yeah, that's the one. I know the exact scene. That's what I'm doing, Lie Exaggerate. That's my face. Me just waiting for Lie Exaggerate, be like, oh, fine, yes, you're one of my favorite streamers. I'd be like, oh. I do that Goofy face. そんな時が訪れたらホーリーを進めようとな I don't think that's 進めよう Bro, why can't the ancients speak like a 5-year-old? That would make my life so much easier. その時訪れたホーリーを求めようとな When that time comes, seek holy. Is holy the marble that fell out of Aerith's hair that we just decided to leave in the water? Release, I'm out of control. I don't know that reference, darling. And I've been enjoying some Red Dead at 90 FPS full settings. Hey, enjoy your, what did we say? Horseflesh backpack or whatever? Horseflesh backpack? Yeah, enjoy your Red Dead Metal Gear Chrono. I'm vibing with your sense of humor and this extremely loves Japanese learner. I'm enjoying hearing the text being translated in real time as well. A plus stream. Oh. Now I gotta do the Goofy face, but more extreme. Like, it's all warped now. Like, the eyes are, like, ginormous. And, like, the ear is all the way out by his elbow. And, like, his nose is down to his navel because of how far down he's pulling his nose. Like, that's the Goofy face now. Just... Flesh backpack. Yes, I remember that's what it called. I can't remember if it was specifically a horse flesh backpack or if it was just a flesh backpack. But yes, I remember that reference. Maybe holy is what people thought and said when Era said hello to Masamune. Maybe. Or maybe holy was the friends we made along the way. Like the animation cells melting. Yeah, that thing. Just, very YouTube poop-esque in that it's just an abomination of an already cursed Goofy face. Holy? Who's Holly? Have a holly jolly Christmas. Kenkyu no Shiromaho Hori. Is that right? Kenkyu? I don't think that's Kenkyu. Have a holy jolly meteor. It's crashing down right now. I don't know how you feel, but I feel like we're gonna die this year. 究極の白魔法ホーリーメテオと太陽なす魔法じゃメテオから星を救い出す最後の望み So holy is the ultimate white magic. It is the counterpart to meteor. It is our last hope to save the planet for the planet save us from meteor. A new hope, one would say. Sephiroth was the return of the Sith, but now holy It's a new hope. YouTube poop? Yeah, isn't that what they called it? All like the really nonsensical YouTube edits?
Thank you. I'll check it out later, Starlink. ホーリーを求める心が星に届けば、それは現れる。
If a heart seeking holy will only appear if your heart reaches the planet? ホーリーを求める心が星に届けば a heart that if a heart that seeks holy reaches the planet, then it will appear. Oh, okay. I think I'm piecing it together. That materia Aerith had that she said it doesn't do anything is probably like a vessel for holy to appear in. And so she was doing that thing in the river where she was probably like praying to the planet, trying to speak with the ancients. And in order to complete that with her death, right, she was able to actually reach it, and the planet then, in response, poured holy into that marble that was the materia, yeah? Is several matter on Final Fantasy, or does it depend on the party's level? Like, with Evray in Final Fantasy X. Who's Evray? Has it been that long in Final Fantasy X? I don't remember who Evray is. Let's see, Unalaska. Jet was Sin. Who's Evray Killjoy? Huh? Huh. But, I'm gonna guess, Killjoy, how it usually works with these Final Fantasy games. Usually the end boss is not difficult if you level properly. Like, basically you get to decide how hard the end boss is with how level you are. But if you do everything, if you get everyone's weapon and whatnot, it's probably not difficult. There's always a side boss that's harder. Like, Final Fantasy IV, it was Omega and Leviathan. I can't remember where all the hard bosses were, but yeah, there were hard bosses, side bosses like that, where basically if you can defeat those bosses, then you don't have to worry about the final boss. Or 3.
I didn't remember Final Fantasy 3 because I haven't played Final Fantasy 3. So any opinions on Final Fantasy 3 from me are null and void because I haven't played Final Fantasy 3. Yeah. Ha ha ha! Meteor も weapon もすべて消えてなくなるじゃろ。Meteor and weapon will all disappear, I presume.
Every was the Serpentine Dragon. You had to find the airship, which struggle every time. I probably didn't struggle with it because I don't remember it. I remember, so the first time I played it without the guide, the boss I had a hard time with was the boss that Unalaska first sends to you, I think around Mount Gagazet. Because I remember it would constantly, like, curse you, I think, and then heal you, and you would just be one shot dead. Like, it would do all the status ailments on you, and I remember struggle busting with that one. Funny you should mention side bosses, Hakchan. Don't tell me the side bosses in this game, Tatsan. I'll find them. I'm assuming Mr. Wide Dump Truck in the Ocean is a side boss, since everyone was having an aneurysm whenever I went in the ocean. I just kind of assumed. 'Tis a good plan indeed, Starling. Do what makes you happy, but balance it out with economical financial responsibilities. Boo! Financial responsibilities? Boo! Taxes, what are those? Boo! Seymour or another one? It wasn't Seymour, because the one Unalaska sent was like a beast. I remember specifically it had like tendrils on its back. Like little flopped over tendrils that would like stiffen up and then light beams would come out of it. I remember that one was hard. I didn't struggle with Seymour either. Which is crazy, because looking back on it now, I'm like, I was like 2 years old now. I wasn't 2, but as a child, I'm like, how do elementary school kids do this? I don't even know how I did. I don't know how I got that far. Because I don't think I evenly leveled up my characters properly. because I was basic, so I did Oron. I think I did Yuna and Titus. And like that's it. I don't think I properly leveled like Waka or Lulu or Demos. Have a good night's rest, darling. Let me bless your dreams. Real quick. Bloop bloop. Have delicious lava cake dreams. That sounds delicious. もしかしたらわしらもな。Mayhaps we too.
俺たちもus too.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I got so distracted by chat. I've lost track of the conversation.
それは星が決めることじゃ。It is the decision of the planet. 星にとって何が良いのか、星にとって何が悪いのか。To the planet, what is good. To the planet, what is bad. 悪しきものは消えてなくなる。それだけのことじゃ。All evil will simply disappear. That is all.
Oh, he's talking about, right. Holy would make ultimate weapon, not ultimate, sorry, weapon and meteor disappear. Mayhaps it'll make us disappear. The planet will decide what's evil. Gotcha. Ashiki, gotcha. Rika's a cute person. Yu has a cute face. And Lulu. Yeah, Riku and Yuna are like, yeah, you know, those are the girls you can like bring home to your parents proudly and be like, you know, mother, father, I want to make this woman my wife, you know. And Lulu is the one that got everyone in the basement barking with a dog collar on. That's Lulu. It's funny though, because I think only canonically out of the OG group, Lulu's the only one that got together with her man and had a kid, right? Or did I gaslight myself into thinking that she and Waka got together and they had a little baby Waka? Waka had a little mini-me. Did I gaslight myself into thinking that? Maybe that didn't happen. I don't remember. Assets indeed. Yes, there are assets to be had.
Ha ha ha! わしら人間はどっちかな? I wonder which us humans fall under. Good or evil? Holy を求める。それはどうやるんだ? Seeking out holy. How do we do that? 星に語りかけるのじゃ。Ask the planet. 白マテリアを身につけ、これが星と人のつなぐのじゃ。White material. If you see the white material, that is what connects the planet to people.
Oh, you mean that giant marble that fell out of Aerith's ponytail?
そして星に語りかけるのじゃ。And then speak to the planet. 願いは星に届くと白マテリアが淡いグリーンに輝くらしいのじゃ。
If you wish it so to the planet, that white material will turn into a beautiful glittering green. Hey, like that wall that fell out of Aerith's ponytail?
終わりだ。It's the end.
白マテリアはエアリスが持っていた。いや、you! Boy! Aerith was the one with the white materia, and then she dropped it, and we totally didn't go pick it up. でも、エアリスが死んでしまった時に... Ooh, I have no idea what that kanji is. Oh no, Killjoy! I will return your points, Killjoy. Let me explain. I should probably put that in the description. You first redeem the reskin channel point. And if you don't like the face that it lands on, then you double or nothing. Let's see. Let me translate this real quick. Aerith が死んでしまった時に祭壇から落ちた. When Aerith died, she fell from the altar. Okay, hold on. Let me go to channel points. But yeah, if you want me to reskin my face, make me put on a different outfit, just hit reskin. Let's see, review request. But let me give you back your points. Boop, 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 boop. I was just curious what he did. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Tatsan did the reskin, so let me refund the points. There we go. I want to now reskin. I should probably put that in the description. Like first, like reskin first. And then with, cause it goes reskin, double or nothing, and then gotcha whale. And I made that solely for one of my mods who kept getting the same 3 faces over and over, and I found it funny. So I made a gacha system via channel points for them because it was funny. But yes, I'm handsome now. Oh, so handsome. Oh. I'm so handsome. All right, back to ooh! Ah! Cup of noodles. Thank you for the raid. Watchugs. Long time no see, Watchugs. Welcome. How was Final Fantasy 14? How was Final Fantasy 14? Are you winning, son? You came at a perfect time. I am feeling like a handsome lad right now. For 9 minutes and 25 seconds, I'll be a handsome lad. I'm winning. You're making your pop proud. That's my boy. How you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. I guess I'll give a quick dissertation of where I'm at in the game thus far. We are at our second return to this ancient city location. So if you want to avoid Final Fantasy VII spoilers, you have been warned. Also, slow mode is on because Lady Hocto doesn't know how to shut up. Lady Hocto being me, myself, and I. It's me. I don't know how to be quiet and get a move on the game. We've been on this screen for like a half hour. Bugenhagen's been trying to tell us about this holy materia for a half hour, and I keep talking to chat. So, it's not anyone's fault but myself. It is my cross to bear that snow mode is on for 60 seconds. Jekt has the best boss fight, right? Yeah, but Jekt has a great boss fight. Twitch hates me. Apt description boss does not know how to shush the yap. Indeed, the yappeth be yappening. I don't think Radio Cup is the Final Fantasy fan overall. Watchugs, you said it. Alright, Cup Noodle, Tatsan, y'all gotta fight. Because Tatsan is currently the resident Final Fantasy connoisseur. So, now that Cup Noodle is here, y'all got a death battle now. I don't make the rules. I'm sorry. There can only be one. So, you know, Tatsan Cup Noodle, you gotta duke it out. You gotta see who has the more pristine Final Fantasy connoisseurisms, who can taste the Final Fantasy, who can smell the essence of the fantasy. Elsrando, hello! I've been enjoying the art you've been posting. I got busy with work, so I didn't have time. The one you posted, the one with the fishing bunny, I wanted to draw like a tiny fish and be like, oh no, because you're fishing and there's like a dead fish in the water. So I was gonna like draw a tiny fish and take a picture of it and send it and be like, give this one to the rabbit. Like, poor guy. You can't fish in an area where there's only dead fish. Here's a fish. I was gonna send it, but then I got work and I forgot to. I forgot to send your little rabbit a fish. Definitely me. I'm a guest star in Final Fantasy 15. Well, to be fair, I got the game after all the fun events happened, so I never got the Assassin's Creed or Cup Noodle skin, so... You know, it'd be cool if you were a permanent skin. Or maybe I'm just blind and there is a way to get all those fun skins, but... Yes. Yes. It seems like, Tatsun. Oh! Also, since you are a Final Fantasy fan, Cup Noodle, so this is my first time playing Final Fantasy VII, I have, volunteered our resident Final Fantasy connoisseur, Tatsuya Kurosawa. I call him Tatsan. But, he has volunteered, I volunteered him, to, have a watch party after I eventually beat this game in 20 years, of Advent Children. So if you wanna, you know, hop on by. I have no idea when that's gonna happen because, again, I yap so much. I've already capped out the time, the save time for this. I'm at 99 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds, so. Yeah, but, you know, if you ever, if you want me to, like, shout you out, maybe I can tell Watchugs to shout you out if we ever do the Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. I think there's different iterations of the movie, like there's a better edit version to watch, but that is on the docket. Cup does Final Fantasy 14 Ultimate Raid Season say. Oh, Of course, Elsewhere I do. Listen, alright, if anyone's in my Discord, go to the Artist Alley and check out Elsewhere I do stuff, because I swear, I looked at it and like, bruh, how are you not working at Sanrio? It is like the perfect, cute, feel-good, like Sanrio art style. That's like, yeah, you should work at Sanrio. Make all the Sanrio promotional posters. Get rich, get all the free Sanrio merch for your services and whatnot. Every boss in Final Fantasy series uses the conductor's baton. Jet guitar goes brrr. Yeah. Most of the time at cons I spent at Artist Alley. Yeah, see, okay, that's actually why I named the Discord channel Artist Alley. Like, I have a channel in the Discord called Artist Alley where people can post their artistic endeavors. It can be actual drawings, it can be gunplas, it can be just gardening stuff if they so choose, but yes. Sanrio was an inspiration, right? It's... Wait. Does this not work anymore? Hold on, let me try something. Does this link still work? Oh, there we go. There's that. Does that still work? There's my Discord if you want. It is not required. Listen, I get it. I'm having an issue right now where I'm in so many Discords. I've been trying to narrow them down. I'm down to the double digits finally. That's the problem. I'm down to double digits. I think I counted almost 100 Discords, but I am in the double digits still. But when I first joined Twitch, whenever people are like, hey, join the Discord, I would join. And I've lost track of everyone's Discord and like got overwhelmed, and now I'm like a permanent lurker on Discord. So I'm trying to like pace myself. I'm like, okay, let's get out of the Discords of like streamers that maybe I don't drop by often anymore. Maybe I'm not super active on anymore and such. But yeah, it's been a problem. So if you don't want to join because you're already in a lot of Discords, or you're still not sure if this community is the high quality Final Fantasy community that you're looking for, I get you, because I'm also in that chair. How do you say this sushi has a bit too much vinegar in Japanese? この寿司は you could like, because Japanese has an issue, like if you're just talking about like you eat it and you're like, oh, this has like the sushi has too much vinegar in it, you would probably just allude that you're talking about the sushi. So like, 酢が効いてるね, you would say. So you wouldn't even say the subject. Japanese language has an issue where the subject is implied. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Implied subjects. So 酢は効いてるね. The link I sent was the direct link to Elle's writing post. Oh, gotcha. I added them because I want to commission them in the future. It's so cute. Right? Right is cute. There's a couple of other people who drop their art. Like, a Squishy does a lot of... They have, like, their own specific art style. They like to do a lot of, like, anthropomorphic type animals that are, like, super rotund and fluffy. I'm in too many Discords, mostly lurking. Yeah, it was awkward. Okay, so heads up. Tomorrow, I'm not doing Final Fantasy VII. Hero invited me to do a Phasmo game night. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. But it was so awkward. I'm like, hey, which one's your Discord? I'm in so many. And Hero's Discord was the one Discord I wasn't a part of. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, Hero. And they're like, nah, it's good. But I was like, nah, Hero, I'm sorry. But yeah, Hero's hosting a Phasmo night, and he invited me. I was like, oh, that's so nice of you. There's just the regular Advent Children, the Advent Children Complete. Complete has extra footage, change in soundtracks, and some change in voice actors in English. Oh, we going Complete then? But I did just join yours. You did? All right. Hold on. Let me welcome the peeps in, and then I'll get on with Bugenhagen. This somehow happens every single time. Whenever Bugenhagen is telling me something, I get in the yappy mood, and I fail to there we go. I try to do at least welcome people. I try to wave to them with the stickers, but yeah, this always happens. Whenever Bugenhagen's talking, he's always floating eternally because I never listen to him. Squishy stuff is cute, right? It's cute. Someday I will be a revered artist like Hills Raidu and Squishy, but for now, I'm off in my gremlin corner. I'm salty. YouTube gives me the XP pen, like, brand tablet ads all the time now. And I'm just sitting here on YouTube like, stop! I looked it up one time, found out it's way out of my budget range. Maybe someday I'll get it, but not. And now YouTube is bombarding me with XP pen, like, tablet ads. I'm like, I can't afford them, stop! Didn't know there was more than one Advent Children movie. Yeah, apparently I didn't know either, but I found out when people talked about the complete version. A little updates, yeah. Music. Extra stuff, maybe, mayhaps. Alright. でも、エリス死んでしまった時... Oh, right. I forgot I translated this. The altar. 祭壇箱? 何? 祭壇. So yeah, it fell from the altar. Yeah. だから終わりだ. That's why this is the end.
Ha 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 ha! I can swim. Can you not swim? Bro, you're lame. Ha ha ha!
What?
Ha ha!
Oh, Bugenhagen, stop. That's scary. He is not laughing that way, by the way.
これを見るのじゃ。Hey, look at this.
Huh? What's up?
What's this behind your ear?
It's the holy material.
古代文字じゃ。It is the ancient language.
読めるのか? What, you can read it? Bro, you can read?
全く読めん I cannot, I'm illiterate. Ha!
こんな時に冗談は Stop joking at times like these, bro.
わしは古代種じゃない I'm not an ancient, brother. こんなもん読めんわ I can't read something like this.
It's like Latin, a dead language. Why are we learning it?
でもな、こんな老いぼれでも目は悪くなっておらん。よくその文字の下を見てみろ。Even though I am this washed up old man, my eyesight isn't that bad yet. Take a closer look below the letters.
Below the letters? チョークでメモが書きな殴ってある。So, something's written in chalk. 鍵をオルゴールに。The key and the music box.
きっとここは発見。
What? Oh, I forgot my face was pretty. Behold, I can now welcome the world with my true face. Ha!
Ta-da!
Cup noodle, this is my true face. This is my true face. Now we can see eye to eye. Sounds like the papyrus voice.
I made you some spaghetti. Ha! Like that.
Thank you for the quote, Metal Gear Chrono. 421! Blaze it with an extra step! Does Papyrus have an extra voice? Probably not. So I was a normie. I only watched the Undertale playthroughs of Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and Dan and Phil games, I think. Which I guess is technically a lot for 3 times over. I think it was in college. But I remember thinking that I liked how Jacksepticeye's version of Papyrus sounded the best. So that's why I have kind of an image of it having that high-pitched nasurness to it. Mayhaps. Your samurai is pretty good. Well, thank you, Elzradu. Did I miss anyone else's? Look at me skip over the compliment. I was like, oh, thanks, moving on. I don't know how to take a compliment. Why exaggerate took the full blunt of my awkwardness with compliments. I was like, compliment me. Insert goofy face here.
Papyrus if he was Japanese. Oh! Spaghetti 食うか?
I just played the game myself. I haven't seen anyone else's playthrough. Not that I'm trying to win normie competition, but that's the truth of the matter. Yeah, for me, it was just, I was in college. Sometimes you just want to watch something while you eat, you know, in your lonesome in your apartment. So I remember I started watching a lot of Let's Plays in college. And what I appreciated about Undertale is, so Mark, Jack, and Dan and Phil, I think they both went through both pacifist and genocide run, but they all had things that like the other missed. Like I think that Dan and Phil was able to find like a secret path where there's like a bench where Sand scribbled something on the bench, like it's like a hidden room. You know, I think Markiplier was the first playthrough I watched. Because now that I think about it, I think he, like, because he went in blind, right? he knew about the pacifist and genocide thing, so that's it. So I remember finding that fun. Jacksepticeye was next, and then I can't remember. Man, it's been a long time, but yes. I remember they all like found different things. Like I think one of them found like the gassed waterfall secret room and such, and I think the DLC didn't come out till later. So Dan and Phil did the DLC with like the waifu figurine, like the Switch DLC they did. Whereas Jack and Mark's time, they didn't have that yet. Surprise doesn't have an official voice, but most of the people that do it now, I believe it's that way. Yeah. In my mind, it's Jacksepticeye's version. It's a very, like, I'm Papyrus, ha! I totally get that. I used to watch a lot of Let's Plays for AAA games from the Rad Brad, but since starting uni, I couldn't keep up much on it. See, for me, it was kind of the opposite. I watched a lot of YouTube in uni just because I had a lot of time to myself. Like when I needed a break from studying, because I'm the type that needs to study a lot to even memorize a minutia bit of knowledge, and it will burn you out, so you need to take a break. So I just YouTubed to take a break. My roommates, you know, we're a lot more casual. They partied a lot more, so I didn't see my roommates a whole lot. So especially during meal times, I was by myself, so I'd like watch YouTube. Because it was at that point, because I didn't mention yesterday, Final Fantasy 15, it took me the entirety of college to finish. Because it was at a point where I was like, I don't feel like I have enough time to sit down and play a game for like even an hour. Maybe I have like a 10-20 minute break, so YouTube is perfect, but to actually play a game, I don't have that time. Because some of these games, like, you gotta find save points and such, and yeah. So many things with LPs, I enjoy some of them, but I have a visceral reaction to men screaming and yelling, so I can't watch 90% of male Let's Players for that reason. It took me a while. I'm like, LPs, I'm like, that's a music thing, right? Like, what, LP, that's like a single, right? Or MP, what was oh, Let's Players, got you. I don't know why my mind immediately went to music, but yes. I don't know, for me, I don't know if I have a preference to Let's Plays, because I think the reason why in college I got into Markiplier and Jacksepticeye was because they were popular and it was just recommended. And they had played some games I enjoyed. Obviously, I don't like horror games, so I don't watch those anyways, but there were some games that like seemed interesting, so I watched them play. So yeah. Oh, I forgot. I also watched Game Grumps. I watched Game Grumps a lot just because I thought the dynamic was funny between Danny and Arnold. It's like how some people can't stand hearing chewing or swallowing. I can't hear reaction content. Gotcha. Long play for an album. Funny enough, not sure what EP is. Extended play. Oh. Look at me, like thinking LP as in music, but not even knowing what LP stands for. LP, gotcha. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what other Let's Plays I watched. I can't. I think I did watch some PewDiePie too. I think I just watched the popular ones just because that was what YouTube recommended. And I wasn't willing to research or deep dive into other Let's Players on YouTube because I was busy studying. So I'm like, oh, that's what's popular, sure. And I thought they were funny enough. I'm not too hard to please, honestly. I laugh at a lot of stuff. I was introduced to Twitch thanks to Lady Hawkdo, and I'm a fan. Wait, no, you found me on Twitch. See, I'm out here thinking Crazy Saber with the black market deals, you know? Being like, yeah, I'm... The story we got with Crazy Saber is that merchant that, like, always sells you stuff, like, right before the big boss battles. Like, they always... You know, they're there on the journey. It's like Owaka from Final Fantasy X. But it's also like, how did you get here? How did you get through all that dungeon crawling and now you're in front of the boss room being like, hey, do you want some potions? It's like, huh. I'm trying to piece together how we met, though. I was introduced to Twitch thanks to me. How would that happen? You were already on Twitch, Crazy Saber, were you not? I don't think I was posting on YouTube yet when... Because you were there from pretty early on. How did we meet? Was it Sekiro or Neo? No, was it Sekiro? Was it Sekiro? I don't know if we met through VII Remake. Man, it's been so long, Crazy Civ. I can't recall. I can't remember. EP longer than LP, you know what I mean? Yes, yes. I'm gonna call her a night. Oyasumi nasai, Hakuto Hime. Hime-sama nante arayada. Let me bless your dreams. Killjoy.
Do it. Kill him. Kill him with chocolate.
Enjoy your chocolatey dreams, Killjoy. Thank you for joining in. Delicious chocolatey dreams. Extended volumes were meant to be longer than original format, which was singles, which are about 4 minutes on each side. That used to be the norm, but then came along EP and later LP. Gotcha. You can tell I don't buy CDs much because I was poor when CDs were the rage. I had a lot of cassette tapes because that's my parents' generation, so I listened to a lot of cassette tapes. But CDs, whew, they were spandy. Hello, Tentacle Star! Welcome home, welcome back from work. Bugenhagen has been talking to us for like an hour, and I'm not letting him continue talking. Thank you for the exercise, Crazy Saber. Let me hydrate real quick. Drowning in chocolate indeed. The reason is both EPs and singles were typically on 7-inch 45. Okay, there we go. Records, but EPs had thinner cuts, therefore could fit more music. Oh. You know what? Lara exaggerate. Even though I read the words you typed to me, it does not compute in my brain because I don't know the technological workings of said technology. I just use it. I don't know how it works. We're in the cassette tape era. We had, one of my favorites. So as a kid, like, you know, weekends were chore days. Like my brother and I would switch. Like 1 week, you know, you'd be in charge of like the kids' bathroom, you know, the bathroom my brother and I would use. And then the next week you'd be in charge of vacuuming the house. So whoever was in charge of the bathroom got to use the cassette player because obviously you can't carry the cassette player around when you're vacuuming because it's corded and it's heavy. So we had these cassettes of like children's songs on it. I don't know if they're called folk songs, but like classic children's songs. And of course there was an A-side, B-side. I kind of remember the B-side being more hype. Because it had like, Lulu, listen my Lulu, listen my Lulu. Or like, this old man, he came 7, he played knick-knack up to heaven. Like, it had those songs. I was like, yo, this is my jam. I was in like 2nd grade, like cleaning the mirrors, and I'm like, hey, yo, this old man, he played 3? What? He played knick-knack on a tree? Oh, snap! that was my weekends. Hold on. I got 30 more seconds on this exercise. I got you, Chris. I got you. How come you don't put Aerith in your battle party anymore? Good question, Gaucho Cam. Let's go 6 feet under and talk to the rotting corpse and see if she has anything to say about that. We need Valentine. He is my favorite character in Final Fantasy VII. No one tell him. No one tell him. Yeah, 7. Yeah. Tatsan, I said don't tell him. I said no one tell him. I may have had some preconceived notions about Valentine being a glass cannon. And I said, nah, we gotta get the tanks. And so I have 2 tanks on my team. And so, yeah, all the other characters are eternal bench warmers. Because, you know. That's Gaucho Cam for you. What do you mean? What do you mean? You talking about Aerith? Let me just say, if Aerith did not die, she would be in this party. She would have replaced Sid. I'm just saying. Don't O'Meals Rado. She dead. She been dead for a whole disc. You forgot the key? What key? There's a key? Listen, I'm just talking about my childhood jams, right? I can't remember the other songs. I just remember blippets of... Yo, they did have Yankee Doodle. I think that was on A-side, though. Yankee Doodle, da 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 da. Put a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Da 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 da. Sing it like a heavy metal song. Da 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 da. Yankee Doodle. Anyway, we'll see what Bugenhagen has to say now. while everyone enjoys the ads. Enjoy the ads, right? Yes. きっとここを発見した学者が、格読みを、I'm pretty sure it was Aerith, but you know, don't mind me. It's not a scholar. きっとここを発見した学者が解読を試みた後、じゃあ、たった2つの単語を解読して力尽きたのだろう。I'm sure there was a scholar previously who discovered this and tried to decipher and gave up after deciphering just 2 words. Barney themed metal cover. I love. I'm gonna hurt myself. I'll stop. No, that's for me. I'm invincible. Ooh, invincible with them subs, blocking them the ads. Wait, who's Bugenhagen? He's a German cake. Wait, no, that's Baumkuchen. I was close. He's a German cake. Childhood nursery? Yeah, that's what they're called. Nursery rhymes. Dude, those cassette tapes went bomb. I also had, what do you call those? Those, not read-alongs, but they had, like, picture books that came with cassette tapes that would read the book for you. And I remember one of my favorite was, The Boy Who Fell in the Well. It was based off of a Chinese story. I don't know if it was actually a Chinese story or what, but it was called Tiki Tiki Tembo no Sorembo Gali Ali Uchi Pipiripembo fell down the well. And the old man was like, "What? Who did what now?" Tiki Tiki Tembo no Sorembo Gali Ali Uchi Pipiripembo fell down the well. It was great. Ad started left for me. It's okay. Don't worry. That means you'll come back late. Yeah. Crawling in my skin. I had a version of it on VHS. Ooh, nice. See, we had the same childhood. Let exaggerate. See, truly, this is your Cloud moment. That wasn't you, let exaggerate. That was me. It wasn't Cloud that was in Nibelheim. It was Zack. Dun dun dun. Could you imagine? I'm like, I just stole everyone's childhood. I was the only one who had them. Plot twist. Where on earth did all this come from, boss? I don't know. I had a really good lunch. I went out to eat lunch. There was this bamboo shoot chicken gratin that came with bread and like the little pickled cold vegetables that you put on and eat. Because Gusto is doing like an Italian fair, so they have like a lot of Italian food. So it was like pretty good. Oh, it also came with like a potov soup. So that was pretty good. I came home. I had like a little chocolate cake, like a small one. But then when I started stream, Mochi Bomb was like, appease the tum, eat something. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll have a chocolate mint too. So maybe it's because I had too much chocolate. Also, it's probably because Bugenhagen's on the screen. I always end up talking way too much when Bugenhagen's on the screen. Kid fell down the well, had a long-looking name. Yeah. My favorite was Star Wars. Turn the page when you hear R2-D2 beep like this. Yeah. Want to know a weird slice of early 90s fact? On the radio, they had Garfield Lorenzo music being read. That story by Barbara Bush. Really? See, my parents were on... Oh, what was that station? Basically, in my household, my parents only listened to the classical music station. And I remember, Sundays were opera days. When Sunday rolled around, that classical music station's like, let's go! Today's Sunday, you know what that means? Opera! And my parents would be like, hoo, hoo, hoo. No, they wouldn't be like that. They're like, yeah, we're gonna listen to opera on this fine Sunday, let's go. Yeah. Slow mode absolutely does do nothing, I know. It's so fun talking though. Yeah, I would love to share the Garfield Barbara thing, but I think it's lost me. I've never been able to find a recording of it. I wonder if you can remember the radio station. I wonder if you look up the specific radio station, if they have it in the archives. Maybe they do. Your parents doing the Arsenio Hall whoops in the arm twist. Yeah! My mom puts my dad in a cobra twist. It's like, let's go, opera! And my dad's like, help! They're so high for opera. Yeah, my parents were, my parents like classical music. They both play piano, so I was like, yeah. Yeah, 2-hour mark. Okay, you know what? We'll bum rush through the Bugenhagen dialogue. Surely, surely. Kagi? 何のための key? What for? わからん。しかし、きっとここの something を開くための何かだ。 What key? Is it the thing I picked up in the ocean? Was that a key? I can't remember. I remember I picked an ancient something in the ocean that's so crusty and rusty that it couldn't date, the submarine couldn't date how old it was. わからん。しかしきっとここの謎を解くために何かなんじゃろう。Okay, 解く。Oh, 謎解く。Okay.
I don't know, but something that would solve the mystery to this puzzle. 謎。それはやはりエアリスに関係したことかもしれんな。The mystery. Maybe it is something involved with Aerith. どういうことなんだ? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Gonna make some coffee, BRB. Enjoy your bean juice. Let's see. His name makes me want to laugh for some reason. Bugenhagen, yeah. Cosmo Canyon had some wild names. I don't remember them all, but I remember when I saw all like the elders' names. I'm like, what are these names? But yeah, Bugenhagen.
あそこにあるのがオルゴールジェロス。そこで鍵を使うんじゃ。
So there's the music box. Use it there. What do you mean, あそこ?
わしが鍵を刺してこよう。
I will insert the key. Where's the music box? I'm sorry? Oh, it was the thing I found in the ocean. Okay, yeah. I think that's the thing I picked up in the ocean.
お前たちはここにいるんじゃ。I'll go put the key in the hole. You wait here. そして何が起こるのかしかと見ておくんじゃ。And you keep an eye out and see what happens.
I'm sorry, where is the music box? Did I miss something? It's fun to say, yeah. It's like, the cake. Baumukuchen.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, that spot! Okay, yeah, I know that spot. That was the other side spot. Cutscene. What now? Ah! I was standing under there. Oh, Cloud moved out the way. Cool.
My back.
さあ、中には入るのだ。Now enter the water. そこにあるのは希望か、それとも inside must surely be our hope, or perhaps.
Tachan, thank you for the hydrant to stretch. Let me stretch. I forgot I put my computer on private before searching for Barbara Bush. Now the algorithm thinks I'm interested in Republican first ladies. Oh no! Not the scandalous affairs Lara exaggerate. Not you coveting that which is others. Oh no! One Ducky Punch Man. What up? Desu.
ハクバクパクダクダクワクラクカクマクガクです。What's up on Ducky Punch Man?
Usually people don't have the key when they come here. Oh, I like picked it up in the ocean. I was just chilling because I was looking for... Where did I find it? It was near where the cave was, right? The entrance to... I forgot her name. Vincent's homegirl. Valentine's girlfriend, where she was chilling in the cave. Sephiroth's biological mother. That part. I also appreciate the voice of Bugenhagen, by the way. It's great. I'm glad you like it, for I am professionally amateur in voice acting. I like to do funny voices. Lucretia, that's her name, Lucretia.
それとも
Or could it be? I don't know. Let's go inside. Let's go do my waterfall training. Oh, that was quick.
ここはイメージを
Bruh, I can't read that.
These Final Fantasy games and their ding dang dong fantasy words and ここはイメージを投影するスクリーンだったのじゃ。This was a screen onto which the images were to be projected upon. 見てみ、水のスクリーンに映ってイメージを Behold the image that is projected onto the water.
Oh, movie time. We're watching Advent Children. Let's go. Movie time. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, hey, Aerith. And then her ponytail poops out the materia. Bonk. Bonk. Pew. And now it's at the bottom of that place. Too bad you didn't pick it up the first time you were there. Ugh, what was that kanji? I already forgot. It's the marble indeed. What we talking about? Marbles? Dop? What? Lucretia? Yeah. Let's see. I really appreciate the silliness. Indeed. If you're dope, it's Lucrezia. Lucrezia? Yeah. That's, you heard me. Well, yeah, in the katakana, it was a tsu, right? Lucrezia. No, I think it was a she, actually. I don't remember. It's been too long. I forgot how her name was pronounced. It's her marble! It's just like one of my Japanese animes, yeah. Dead waifus, yes. They're like, change the channel, it's too sad, maybe. Pig Latin, mayhaps. Derivative of derivative. Sniper King, Usoko, what's up? How guys, what's up? Hello, fellow children. How goes it? What's hip? And holler. And aloha, Jasmine Phoenix. Mahalo for coming to my location. Oh wait, I was translating this kanji. Beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna go with Lucretia. Lucretia. Kagayaiteiru. That's what it was. Kagayaiteiru.
Oh, aye, Grinja. It's a gentle green.
エアリス。エアリスはすでにホーリーを唱えていたんだ。Aerith. So Aerith was already prepping the holy for us. Yeah. 俺がセフィロスに黒マテリアを渡してしまった後、夢の中のエアリスの言葉。After I gave Sephiroth the black materia, the words Aerith told me in my dream. セフィロスを止めることができるのは私だけ。She said, only I can find the way to stop Sephiroth. その方法が、秘密がここにある。That method, the secret to that method is here. そう言ってたんだ。That's what she said. それが holy. That's holy. 自分が持っている白マテリアの意味。The meaning of that white materia she held. 白マテリアを自分が持っている意味。The reason why she had that white materia. 自分がすべきこと。エアリスはここで知った。Everything about herself, Aerith understood at this point. So did she have to die for the materia to become holy? Because they said something about your heart reaching the planet, right? So like, is it one of those things where she was like, huh, keikakudori, and like Sephiroth killed her and she's like, huh, I wanted you to kill me. Like, is it one of those things? Or did it just so happen to work that way? Omi Mizoram, enjoy your Mizoram indeed. It's going okayish. I bought 7900X graphics card from a friend, but need a new power supply to make the transition complete. How about you? Oh, this computer speak is beyond me. I remember when I first started streaming, I was looking to building a computer, because people say like building your PC is way better. But it was right as the start of the scalping issue happened with the graphics card. Like, it became no longer an investment to build your own computer, because graphics cards just exploded in price. So I ended up getting a laptop, which has been serving me well, and I'm glad I chose a laptop, just because, I mean, people say, well, it's easy to move back and forth with a PC, but I'm like, if it's only for like a week, I'm just heading to Okayama real quick and I need it for work, a laptop is a lot easier to use, so I'm glad I got a laptop. But I remember I once was studying the way of the computer, and now that knowledge is now beyond me. But yes, I hope you get your power supply, and I hope the PC build market is a lot gentler on the wallet than it used to be. That's ripping off Star Wars. The holy magic? Maybe.
エリスは俺たちに大きな希望を残してくれた。Eris left the biggest hope of all to us. けれどもそれはエリスの命。But that is Eris' life. エリス自身の未来を引き換えに。That is what was in exchange for her life. Her future. ごめんよ、エリス。もっと早く気づいてあげれなくて。I'm sorry, Aerith, for not realizing sooner.
Well, she didn't really say it in an obvious manner. Y'all were like, I have no idea what was happening, except for Cloud, who was right then and there when Aerith's marble fell out of her head. Don't worry about it.
一応もう言葉は交わすことなく俺たちの前からいなくなってしまったから突然だったから俺は何も考えれなくて
Without even saying one word, you died in front of us. It was so sudden that I didn't have time to think about anything.
だから気づくのが遅れてしまった。That's why I realized so late. でもエリス、俺分かったよ。But Aerith, I understand now. エリス、あと俺が何とかする。I'll do something about it now, Aerith. 俺たちって言えよ。Say us, we, plural. We'll do something about it. 花売りの姉ちゃんが置いていたでっけえプレゼント。ふーを解いてやんねえと悲しむぜ。That flowers seller girl, left us a pretty big present, eh? We should use it properly, or we should be sad, we gotta do it right. We gotta do it right.
I've never assembled a computer myself. I'm just not that kind of nerd. I've done it before because my dad's done it, like sort of like a project with my brother. They've done it twice, and I was like too young, so I mean, obviously can't trust, Weedle old me with that. But I remember watching, and I was like, I would hand them stuff, I would like, and I helped organize things. Like I would like, because we had a ping pong table and we built it on the ping pong table. So I'm like, okay, we'll put all the graphics cards here, all the small stuff in the center so it doesn't fall off the edge and stuff. And it was a good time, but I remember nothing. Laptops are better, no waste of time for us because getting good stuff. Yeah, I think it suffices for what I need. I think, so from when I talked to Hawk, I think the dual graphics card does sort of confuse the computer on which one to prioritize. When I do things like, when I played Crisis Core, like it was super laggy and I couldn't have anything playing on my second monitor, like OBS or my browser with chat on because it would lag it. So I think there is some hiccups with the graphics card because the graphics card is good. It's just that Windows has a hard time keeping track of which one to prioritize to use. I think it's the issue. I don't know, but the computer has served me well. It hasn't slowed down at all. It's been working. It's a busy. Yeah.
ありがとう、エリス。Thank you, エリス。エリスの声は星に届いていた。Aerith, your voice reached the planet. それは白マテリアの輝きと見ても明らかだ。You can see it obviously through the glittering shine of this white materia. でも、ホーリーは、but what about Holy? どうしてホーリーは動き出さない Why won't Holy move? What do you mean it won't move? なぜだ Why?
邪魔しとるものがいるんじゃよ. Oh, wait. So it's probably stuck in the water, and that's why Finding Nemo is preventing us from going back there because of the Sephiroth barrier. Which is Finding Nemo. Gotcha.
So something is in the way, you see. あいつか. It's that jerk. あいつしか考えられない. I can only think of that miserable sup. I kind of added some words. Don't worry about that. Sephiroth. どこにいるんだ? Sephiroth, where are you?
Well, we'll just go back here. I can't talk to Bugenhagen anymore, so I guess I just leave. I can't believe you ruined a ping pong table like that. It was, okay, let me tell you, when it was the most like sturdy ping pong table on the planet. and it was usable. It was probably sturdier than like a dining table. It was a used table we got from a neighbor when they moved. So basically we had the ping pong table in the basement, and underneath it my mom used it for storage. Because my mom likes to buy things when they're on sale, like after Christmas sales or like, you know, just anything on sale. So she had like this big Tupperware of just knickknacks. So like whenever like someone's birthday comes along, someone's baby shower comes along, whatever, she opens that Tupperware and she's like, all right, what can we give them out of this big Tupperware goodies of stuff I found on sale? You know, like when like dishware goes on sale, or when cute decorations or Christmas lights go on sale, like she gets them and they make good gifts. Yeah, there's something just so nice and beautiful about the song and its limited instrumental use, right? It's a nice, simple song. I feel like if they were to do like a live performance rendition of it, I feel like a pianica would be... I think in English it's called a melodica. But I feel like a pianica would be a good way just to solo it. And then, you know, of course the marimba in the background, right? I feel like that'd be good. I kind of added some words. Sephiroth, you son of a gun! I might have added some flowery language. Nanda, what's up?
少々すんません。ちょっとびっくりしたもんですから。I apologize. It's a bit of a surprising thing, but
どうした? What's up?
ジュノンのキャノンがのなったのは覚えてますか?
You remember what happened to them there Junon cannon?
あれ実はルファイズが運んだんです。
Oh yeah, it was gone, right?
You see, Rufus actually kind of took the cannon.
運んだって? あんなでっかいものを? どこに? なぜ? That carried it, that giant thing? Where? Why?
ルファイスはあれでセフィロスを倒すつもりなんですわ。
Mr. Rufus thinks he can destroy Sephiroth with that thing.
大砲ヒュージマテリアの力で動いてます。でもヒュージマテリアはロケット作戦で使うてしまったから。
Yeah, you know, he's planning to use the power of the huge materia to move it, you know, but you know, the huge materia was used for that rocket ship plan, you see?
もうあの大砲のあのままやと使い物にならんのですな。I mean, just as is, that rocket won't be, that huge cannon won't be of much use, see?
Are you still whispering, Kate Sith? I think he's still whispering, right? He's probably at the office, like, yeah, I'm just calling my wife, don't worry about it. Anyway, Cloud, espionage stuff in ya.
せやから脅させたんです。
行動違うな。Let's see. セレから移動させたんです。That's why we moved it. Oh, okay. So that's why it was moved. Gotcha. There's an orchestra of this song and it's really great, but there's something really bad using limitations of making things. Yeah, I was just thinking like a pianica and marimba. Like just those two. Although this part, what would this... What could play... Maybe a pianica could still play this part.
Yeah, do it. マテリアの、いや、魔法の力が最大間に集中できる場所に。
Yeah, so the material, well, you know, the Mako power, they're taking it to the place where they can push it to the utmost limits.
それはどこなんだ?
So where is it? Oh, cutscene. What's up? What's good? I need a wrap up here. Get the show on the road. It's totally not my fault for not listening to Bugenhagen's story. Look at that sexy rocket. Where Tifa and Scarlet had a slap fight, and I won. Let it be known that I won that fight.
I would stop.
Wait, no, the cannon was still there at that time. How did they move it in such a short amount of time? というわけで、リーブ君、マコールの主力なんちゃら君の仕事だ。Oh, why did I think putting away my Google Translate was a good idea? I know not. というわけで、リーブ君、マコーロの出力を調整を君の仕事だ。So, Mr. Reeve, it's your job to adjust the power output of the Mako reactor.
Kya?
What is that kanji again? 調整, okay.
調整なんていいわよ、リーブ。
You don't have to adjust it, Reeve. 出力全開でガーッといくのよ。Just make the output max power. それにしてもさすが社長。Aside from that, you know, as expected of you, President, セフィロスを倒せばメティオも消えるとは身につけるどころは遅いますな。To think you come up with the brilliant plan that if we defeat Sephiroth, surely the meteor would disappear. Who would have thunk? Who'd have thunk?
社長、忘れないでおいてね。President, don't forget.
Sorry, I had to say it like that because there's a funny commercial in Japan where it's like one of those like TV commercials where it's like, and what? Wait, there's more. There's this guy and this girl, lady, and the lady says president so weird. She's just like
社長
I just had to say it though.
社長ミッドカルのマコーロの力で
Bruh.
なんちゃらを飛ばすの私のアイディアなんだから。
What'd you say?
Say it in my face.
マコーロの力で砲弾で飛ばすのは私のアイディアなんだから。It was my idea to use the Midgar's Mako reactor to fire the shells, see?
Mako cannon no. I already forgot what shells were. Hold on, yeah, shells, yes.
マコキャンの砲弾は本当の北の果てまで届くのだろうな。
You sure the Mako cannon shells will be able to reach to the edge of the north? Hmm?
キャーもちろん。でも社長、マコキャノンなんて呼ばないで。But President, please, don't call it the Mako cannon. この新兵器の名前は This new weapon is called Sister Ray よ。It's called the Sister Ray. Okay. I got you.
Hope it's okay to share, but I've been watching your Final Fantasy VII Remake playthrough. Your comment back that was interesting. Man, I'm curious to know how much has changed because I remember I was a lot more quiet because I wasn't sure how loud I could be with like the headset mic I had because it was the type where the cord is like down by my hair. So I remember I was in the back of my mind I was like, okay, don't be too loud, don't be too loud. I don't know if it'll peak. I still had no idea what I was doing with my life, what was streaming then. So I'd be interested to see how the commentary doth beest at that time. Okay, that's one way to do it. Woo woo. So I guess we gotta... You are more lively. Yeah, I figured basically, I don't want to say let loose because I would say probably the thought process I had was similar. But I was more so focused on like, okay, don't be too loud. Also, I was living with my parents at the time, so I'm like, okay, don't be too loud so I don't bother my dad. That was one thing I thought for sure during then. And I guess I also just didn't know what I was in, because I don't want to say I didn't start stream out of my own volition, because obviously I did, but it was initially suggested by my brother, and I've never watched anyone stream before, so I'm like, man, I have no idea how this works. And I'm definitely the type where I am bad at presenting stuff. So I think because of that, I was like, okay, well, I'm presenting a game, right, and I'm playing it. So I think I'm unintentionally put myself into the presenter mode, so I was like, I would think something, I'm like, okay, how do I express my thoughts? Like, I was like, more so like, okay, I gotta figure out how to express myself. Yeah. Was I? I actually don't know if I did that. I'm only saying that because I'm having that issue when I'm making like a YouTube video, like with the anime ending ranking thing, that I kind of totally put on eternal hiatus because as I'm doing it, like, it doesn't, my thoughts don't come naturally to me. Like here, I'm just being conversational, but when I'm trying to present something, I have a lot harder time organizing my thoughts and making like a cohesive sentence structure. Why didn't it let me on the ship? Huh? You've really changed, but it's such an interesting watch. I'd be interested to watch back too. The only reason why I haven't watched back my VODs is because I start watching it and I get annoyed at my voice. I'm like, oh.
Ew. She's like a basic girl. Ugh. I'm back, sorry it takes a lot, I got other shows up, but I'm back with a coffee. Welcome back, Els Radu. We finally made progress. Unhinged Haku, mayhaps. I didn't know you were on YouTube. I just subscribed. Oh, no problems, I exaggerate. I don't do a whole lot with my YouTube just because I'm very slow at editing. I find editing difficult. I can never remember how to do things. So the YouTube is mostly like sort of like a scrapbook, archive of my VODs. So it has all of my fresh gameplays except for Neo because I unfortunately ran into some trolls at the beginning. So I made the unfortunate decision to not save the VODs, which was unfortunate because the end of Neo was really fun. I wish I had that. But I think the only edited videos I have there is my one Dead by Daylight killer run, which was so stressful. And then my little intro video. I think those are the only two edited videos I have on my YouTube. So not a whole lot of interesting things happening. I gotta say. Unintentionally expressing. Yes. Unintentional expression. That is, yes. I think you're doing a good job. I can understand that. Well, thank you. I appreciate you enjoying it. I did initially just plan it. When I first did the YouTube VOD channel setup thing, I actually did initially intend it to be just for myself, to look back fondly on the times, because I think I mentioned it during my art stream. One of the big factors as to why I started streaming and why my brother encouraged me to do it was because I was by my lonesome with a lot of thoughts and feelings when like Final Fantasy 15 ended, when Spider-Man ended, when God of War wrapped up. I was like, man, I felt like I played so many great games. I'm like, man, I have no one to talk to about these games. And then my brother suggested. I was like, oh, okay. And so yeah, I think I wanted to keep it for longevity just because I wish I could look back on my first time playing Final Fantasy 15 or Spider-Man. I was a sobbing mess at the end of Spider-Man, the PS4 version. And I really enjoyed God of War. It was the first time I felt like I was a decent gamer. I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I was like, oh, that was decently hard, you know? I'm not gonna be like, you know, super beat the world record time and like speed run and whatnot, but I was like, oh, I played a decently hard game and was able to get through it. That was great, you know, and I enjoyed the story. There was so much fun nitpicks to explore, and that was a big thing. I loved exploring in God of War, the newer version, by the way. But yeah, so that was that. I never edited a video in my life, so I need to learn how to do it. DaVinci Resolve is what I use, and there's a lot of useful online resources on the YouTubes and tutorials on how to use it, so it does feel like a learning curve. I will say that. There is a learning curve, but I use DaVinci Resolve. I use only free stuff, which is why I'm on Krita for art. Haha. The best presentation is not what you prepare, but what you imagine. See, here's the problem, Crazy Saber. I can't imagine on the fly. I can't, like... How do I put it? I have realized recently, because in high school it was a lot better because you were specifically trained not to do it, but because it's been so long since I've been in school, we won't talk about it. We won't talk about my age. But I have lost the ability to not do likes and yes. Like those filler words. I've lost the ability to stop doing that. And it is so bad, it annoys me to no end. So if I were to make a YouTube video, I'm like, I have to write everything out. I probably should. I didn't do it for the anime ending video, which is why I'm struggling. I edited
to oblivion because there were so many and likes and yeahs in it, and I had to edit those out, and it was so annoying because I hate those so much and I do it all the time. I just download all my VODs and they're going to disappear, and they're going to disappear from being online. Are they? Oh, like you don't have it on YouTube? You should post it on YouTube. Why not? I've been behind on my Final Fantasy VII uploads because I completely forgot to upload the entirety of last week. So there's that. I actually only started streaming last year when my close friends convinced me to try it out. It's really all thanks to her because also now I get to watch cool people like you. Yeah, see, I didn't even know a whole lot about Twitch before I started streaming. So it's been cool. My brother, who introduced me to it, knew a lot more about it. But also, he was in a different state and had a family. So, like, I had to figure it out all by myself. Like, I would ask questions. He's the type where he will respond when it's convenient for him. And usually when it's convenient for him is when he has a question for you. Because we're family, you know. That's kind of, I think, his mindset of, like, I'll only respond when I feel like it, you know, which I was like low-key kind of rude, but whatever. So he's like, oh, you should try to know. Okay. Hey, how do people stream? Like, just, first couple of times he's like, I don't know, Google it. And then he completely just stopped responding. So I was like, oh, I gotta figure it out. Okay. Are you winning? Oh, Blabs, you came out of a funky time. Oh no, Blabs is gonna accuse me of never beating Final Fantasy VII because I keep talking. Spider-Man PS4. I hate how I got the game spoiled for me by an 8-year-old with a Fortnite profile picture. Kid probably got over him by the ending. He forgot all the social awareness. I'm so glad that I am so out of touch on social media that I got no spoilers for mostly everything that I've ever played. To be disconnected from social interaction, to be a hermit so you never get spoiled by anything. It's truly a wonderful experience. Imagination is only a perspective, or what we see. Crazer Saber, you warp the fabrics of space-time to be able to teleport to get to any boss dungeon so you can sell your wares to the passing by heroes and whatnot. You can't tell me the limitations of imagination when you can rip through the fabrics of space, alright? Something like that, yes. Because you're a black market trader merchant, yes. I might edit them before putting them on YouTube. See, I thought that liar exaggerate. Like, I remember, so I didn't know with Twitch, you have to turn on the setting to save your VODs. I didn't know that. So the very first stream I did with Final Fantasy VII Remake is gone to the abyss. It's forever gone. I have part 2, though. And I remember specifically rewatching it and taking notes. I'm like, okay, at this time, I'll cut here to here. I'll have a speed up here and whatnot. The problem is, it was on my old laptop. I could not edit a 3-hour VOD. I was using the most basic of basic video editing. I was using OpenShot, and it couldn't do that on my old laptop. It was a laptop I got for college after I graduated high school. So it was not capable of doing any video editing. So I gave up on video editing from day 2, and from then on, I never looked back. I'm like, nah, let's just do VODs. This is way too much work to edit. Because Annan actually gave, I wonder if I still have it. He did a fun little Crisis Core edit when I was playing Crisis Core. And I'm like, man, that must have taken a long time. I forgot to post that on YouTube. Annan gave me permission to post that on YouTube. And I was going to link him and whatnot. I totally forgot to do that. Man, how you doing, Laps? We just got holy. Spoilers, I got holy. That's it. Wait, no, I don't have holy yet. We found out what we needed. We need holy. You should listen to old Howard Stern shows too. Improv and get started on Twitch doesn't apply to kawaii girls, so I'm probably good. I probably could, but I just remember from what I do know of Howard Stern, he doesn't seem like a nice guy. But then again, you can't be a nice person in show business. It is really rare to find a nice person in showbiz. So, I mean, to be fair, yes. You gotta be kind of cutthroat to survive the business. But, you know, he probably has great advice, but I'm good. It's not like I'm trying to work myself up to Broadway or anything. So I'm good. I don't have to work on improv. I'm not gonna be a Broadway star. I'm on Twitch. Boy. Lost media indeed. I think Haku's literally doing knitting streams and we'd still watch. I did do a punch needle stream that ended poorly because I got the wrong fabric base. There is some yeah. Did I do an embroidery stream? I think I did an embroidery stream once. Why accuse you of no progress when the proof is in the pudding? Because I'm at least level 60. Level 60 is progress, right?
Nanda.
Who, what, when, where, why? What's up? Alright. The game froze. Okay. There we go. From Midgar to the northern scapes of Bone Village. Oh! Is that the ye old dude with the white dump truck in the ocean coming out? Why is he white? Bro, why are you white? You were green in the ocean. Hello? I don't think that's the same one. I don't think that's the dump truck from the ocean. It's a different dump truck? Okay, it is a different dump. Oh, hello. What's up?
What up?
Oh, brother, not the formal speak. Not the vocational speak of yes, sir, no, sir. All hands on deck, sir. No, okay. Let's see. Kaiden pass desu. It's a mystery signal, sir. Okay, Kaiden pass. Okay.
Where is it from? この人から出てます。
It's coming from this person?
Ah? Oh! Oh! Me? Oh, it's me. What?
Okay, what's that kanji?
驚いたかな？ちょっと驚いてコントロールが乱れてしまいました。So I got a bit started and lost control. My bad. しもたの。My bad. Whoopsie. ウェポンが海から出てきてミドガルに来よるんです。A weapon popped out of the ocean is heading to Midgar.
How many forms does this stinking weapon have? It came out looking like a black looking dragon and then it kind of looked humanoid and then is white dinosaur thing now.
新兵器でなんとかなるんだろう。
They'll do something with the new weapon, right?
準備が間に合うかどうか I don't know if the prep will be made on time, you know?
おい、マリンはどうなるんだ? Whoa, 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 what happened to Marlene? I forgot her name was Marlene in English, yeah.
マリンちゃんは安全な場所にいますわ。Little Miss Marlene is in a safe place, don't worry.
Remember, I took her hostage, so she's totally not in Midgar, probably.
エアリさんのお母さんも一緒です。Miss Ares, the mother, is with her too.
There are various weapons. Oh, so they're not forms, they're actually different weapons? Okay.
バレットさん、Mr. Barrett? 何ですか今のポリポリってんのは?
Hey, yo, what's up with the... I don't know what the pori pori sound effect means. Pori pori to wa? I should look that up. I actually don't know this onomatopoeia. Wait, he is eating something! Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, that can't be. I was thinking it was like something crunchy. It was like, what are you eating? Kate Sith is like, what are you eating? I heard a crunch.
マリンちゃんが安全やったらあとはどうなってもええですか?
So, if Marlene is safe, you do not care about anything else? Okay, that doesn't make sense in context, but I guess Bear is just like, oh, I'm cool. I think he's like just munching on your face, I don't know.
前からあんたには言いたいと思ったんですわ。I thought I've been wanting to tell you to your face, brother! ミドガルの...
Oh, brother, not the old kanji. Is that 7? Is that the number 7? Or is that number 1? I can't remember.
ミドガルの一番マコーロが爆発した時にな、何人死んだと思ってますのや? How many people do you think died when Maku reactor number 1 in Midgar exploded? Oh, was that me? My bad.
It was for the sake of the planet's life. We doing this now? I mean, of course Barrett has his mixed feelings, but it was like literally like I just don't know what else to do. So it didn't matter. It's like it was no matter if there were a few sacrifices along the way. It's 7. It is number 1. The one Kate sis said, that was numero uno. I don't know why it was different then. It did say numero uno, at least here. Had to feed the kitties. Welcome back, Lara. Exaggerate what the Porygon says. Yeah. Nino says she Porygon. Pew pew. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. Someday I'll get to a safe spot. Gise?
Tasho? A little? Tasho ってなんやねんな。What counts as a little, huh? あんたにとっては多少でも死んだ人にとってそれが全部なんやで。
Even if it's to you, it's a little, but to the person who died, it's their everything, you say? Why are we fighting about this now?
星の命を守る。はあ、確かに聞こえはいいですね。
Oh, for the sake of saving the planet.
Huh, it sounds all fine and good indeed. そのもん誰も反対しませんわ。Yeah, no one will say no to that. Surely. せやからって何してもええんですか？
But does that mean you can do whatever you want?
シンラのやつにどうこう言われたくねえ。I don't want to hear all this hubbub from a Shinra scum.
You right. We can pretend that it's Kate Sis' fault that Aerith died. How about that? We can pretend.
どうせ僕は I mean, I guess I'm little me is just a office cubicle worker. やめろよ Stop it.
ケット氏、バレットはもう分かってる。ケイト・スミス、バレット、he knows。私たちがミッドガルでやったことはどんな理由があっても決して許されない。Yeah, there was that whole meltdown when the other Avalanche members died when the plate went kaplunk and Barrett did have that meltdown where he's like, you know, I was just saying it was for the planet, but was it truly for the planet? Was I just venting my anger to the world? It might be one, because he's talking about the reactor they blew up, not Sector 7. Yeah, they're talking about the reactor, so yes, uno. Are they just in another dimension? Yeah, actually, yes. Aerith is just chilling in the live stream like, bruh, hurry it up, get my holy, come on now. What we did in Midgar is not something that can be forgiven. Yeah, something like that. そうでしょ？私たち忘れたことないわよね。Right? Surely none of us have forgotten, right? あんたのことだってわかるわ。And I know your circumstances too. あんたが会社を辞めないのはミドガルの人たちが心配だからよね。The reason why you don't quit your job at Midgar, at Shinra, your company job at Midgar, is because you're worried about the people in Midgar, right? Cloud?
What?
Huh? What? Oh. That wasn't me. That was just Genova Cell, so it's not my fault.
よし、行くぞ。俺たちは手でウェポンを倒してやる。
Alright, let's go. With our hands, let's go defeat Weapon. Cloud, yo! Well, Mr. Cloud, see? あんな化け物に勝てるのか? Do you think we can win against that monster? 少しは勝ち目ってのがあるんだろうな. Surely we have an inkling of a chance of winning. Surely, right?
そんなことはわからない。
Dude, of course I don't know.
しかし、だからといって、放ってはおけない。But
even so, I can't just leave him be.
ミドガルへ行ってウェポンを倒すんだ。さあ、行くぞ。
行くぞ。Can I land and save? Can I just land and save and... let's see. Okay, I'll save. We'll keep the weapon fight for tomorrow. We could have totally done the weapon fight today if Bugenhagen didn't endlessly yap all stream. Oh, Bugenhagen. He doesn't know when to move on from the conversation. He talks so much. Also, Zangan. It's totally Zangan and Bugenhagen's fault. Oh. Surely it's not my fault. Bugenhagen the Yappenin and Zangon with all those letters I had to read. Blah, blah. Let's see. Eris cast slow mode. It did not work. Yeah, so it's like Eris Sephiroth and the Midgar Zolm. Yes. I was curious about something. Does it matter if you write the kanji in hiragana? It doesn't change the meaning at all, or does it? Not necessarily, but in actuality, it does become harder to read if you have just a bunch of hiragana in succession, because you don't exactly put spaces between words the same way you do English. So if you just have a lot of hiragana, it becomes difficult to know where the subject is, where the verb is, where the connector is. So it does become difficult. So in that sense, kanji is easier to read if you know the kanji. How do we feel about Tifa and Cloud now? Yeah? Mid. Sticking by the side, Cloud dealing with insane amount of poison. Yeah, it was cool. Honestly, if I was Cloud, I'd just go into the live stream and be with Eris the end. Jasmine Phoenix. But we gotta save the planet, because if we just the ended there, technically the live stream is also at risk, since the live stream is a part of the planet and the planet is currently at risk. So it is in danger. Can I give a suggestion that has nothing to do with the story? It's about getting a weapon for someone, unless you already did it. Which weapon, Watchugs? Probably, let's see. I was told the rest of the side quests could be done in Disc 3. And the only weapons I'm really going for now are Cloud and Barret. And I did see that Barret's weapon, I have to have Barret in the party to get. So I think I'm good there. It was Jade's Bugenhagen. Yes, I'm misplaying the 7 remake, right? It was totally Bugenhagen. What's a verb? I don't know. An adjective? Hello, I'm in bed trying to rise from the squishy! Welcome to the end of stream! Good morning, sunshine. The earth says hello. Sometimes I see a sentence with kanji written in hiragana, that's why I was curious. Yeah, it depends on the kanji, because sometimes older kanji, it just makes no sense to, use it in the sense that, for example, coffee is a foreign word, and, you know, when a lot of foreign words came by, Japanese was like, okay, so we have to make up a kanji for this, right? So they'd make a kanji. And then they realized it was overly complicated. So katakana is a newer form of writing for things like those foreign words. And, you know, some kanji are just so overly complicated that people are like, yeah, just hiragana. Like a dandelion tampopo, I think, is a very complicated kanji. So people just write it in hiragana. Coffee has a kanji, the word chocolate has a kanji, but it's complicated where people are like, just use katakana because it's a foreign word. It's super quick. It's going to a city and talk to an old man. I already got it. If it's Sid's weapon, I already got it. No worries there. I'm not equipping it yet because I want that 3-time multiplier. But yeah, hold on. Who is... Wait, since she's back from vacay, we're gonna raid Ori. It's Sid's weapon. Yes, I did get that. Bloop, 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 bloop. Thank you for the raid message. Let's get that raid set up. Let me get my raid message copy and posted. Thank you all for joining me on this illustrious day. Tomorrow is not Final Fantasy VII, however. I know we're on the cusp of greatness with Final Fantasy VII. But tomorrow, I got invited by Hiro Ushio to join him and his friends for a Phasmo session. So stream, I think, will also start earlier. But yeah, and I mean, it's going to be right in the middle of my lunchtime. So it's going to be me eating and screaming, and yeah. So look forward to that. But I'll be back with Final Fantasy VII on, what's today? Tuesday? So Thursday? Yeah, I'll be back with Thursday. So yeah, I hope you all have a delicious rest of your nondescript, non-distinct time of day. Mayhaps I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, good night.